awesome.
Why is my camera not working?
What model make is your car?
Your thing still not there yet.
What do you mean?
Your mic's still not on.
I can hear you.
Calvin, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I just know that you're not using that little desk mic that you always use.
You talking about this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right now.
I don't know why it sounds so weird then.
Does it?
Yeah. It is a 2015 Kia Optima.
Oh, the Optima! So you be optimizing when you're driving, huh?
It's a foreign, you know?
What'd you say?
Like 90% of the cars out there foreign.
Ain't nothing really American made no more.
Except for your Fords and Chevys.
Ford, Chevy,
and Dodge.
And that's about it.
GM,
nah, bro. GM parts, like, they get their parts from overseas, bro. It's not really American made no more.
Of course they get. I'm sure everybody gets their parts from
overseas. Yeah, for sure. They get their parts from overseas. Otherwise, cars in American made. They were truly made all 100% American. They'd be like ridiculously priced.
But GM is like, they still got like overseas, like they ship most of their stuff overseas and stuff. Like right when
all of them do, bro. All of them do, except maybe Ford.
Shit.
Built Ford tough.
Because right now they got the chip shortage. Everybody's trying to buy used cars right now. Because
what chip?
Yeah, I heard about the
chip. You talking about computer chips?
Yeah, you ain't heard about that shortage that's going on?
Mm-mm.
So the little chips that go in your laptops, TVs, phones, hell, washers, dryers,
anything with
iPads,
anything electric, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. When COVID hit, they had first of all, I don't understand how this is a thing, but 50% of the world's supply of these chips come out of one factory in Taiwan. 50%.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and so they have these factories are first, they're really expensive, and it takes like 6 to 8 weeks to make one of these chips. So COVID happened, so the shortage happened, but at the same time,
they shut down and now they weren't making more.
Yeah, and then at the same time too, there's a drought in Taiwan, and apparently these chip factories need super distilled water, and so they didn't have that. And then there was something else that this factory went down because of. So that's why it's slowing up. But the U.S. government just put in a grant. I don't want to say the number because I can't remember, but it's well over billions of dollars to build one. But they're so but they're so complicated to build that it's going to take like 5 years to build the plant itself.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it's not taken lightly. So yeah, that's the story. So used car prices. My car's probably worth like, back before all this was, I'd probably be able to get like 4,500 out of it, maybe 5,000 out of it. And right now I can get like 83 out of it because they just want it. Car dealerships don't have any cars sell right now because they can't make them.
Makes sense.
So what you gonna get if you sell it?
I'm looking at Jeep Grand Cherokees right now, man.
Oh, bro. Why do people want to buy Jeeps, dude? Like, yeah, they're great cars.
What's the MPG on that Kia Optima?
The miles per gallon on that thing?
Yeah.
I get probably 22 around the city and probably right at 30, 31 on the highway.
And you're going to give that up for a Jeep Grand Cherokee?
Yeah, I don't like cars, man. I can't stand sitting below, man.
Mitch, you're going to be in the shop. I'm telling you, dude, don't do it. My boy Dylan got one. This girl that I work with, Emery, got one. Like, don't do it, bro.
It's not like the traditional Jeep. It's the Grand Cherokee, Calvin.
It don't matter, bro. Any Jeeps, bro, is like you're going to pay some. Like, it's going to be in the shop. I guarantee you 3 months into it, it's going to be in the shop.
First of all,
you're going to be mad as hell when you see that price that you got to pay.
A couple things straight here, Calvin.
I'm just trying to look out for you, bro.
Don't curse me like you're doing right now.
I'm not cursing at you. I'm just encouraging you not to get it.
Finis, is he not cursing me right now?
You're damn near cursing him for real.
Yeah. Second of all, I'm going to keep the Jeep for 3 years, and I'm going to get myself a big old truck. Big old, big old
you might as well go to the truck now.
Just go to the truck, yeah, for real.
Do what?
Go to the truck right now.
I'm going to go to the truck right now because I'm going to want to get a nice truck. I want to get a truck.
So you use the Jeep as a stepping stone.
The stepping stone. Bro.
Okay.
I want to get a nice truck that I keep for like 15 years.
Now, what kind of truck we talking? We talking a Ford Raptor, or we talking like Toyota Tacoma? Like, what we talking here?
No. We're gonna get an 8-cylinder truck if we go.
Okay. But so we're talking about a Ram.
Let's calm down with the Ford Raptor thing. That's like a $90,000 truck there, fine.
Hey, that's a nice truck, though.
Them things be pushing though, man.
I ain't driving a $90,000 truck though. I can tell you that much.
Good truck.
Get a Raptor, bro. You be burning out and everything, bro.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
You be keeping up with them Chargers.
Yeah,
those new GMCs are not. They look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the Sierras are nice. They're all pretty nice right now, man. I like the Sierras. Tundra is really, really nice. I like those. I don't know what I'm going with, but
Toyota's just a good car.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get me a little Grand Cherokee, holds its value pretty well, and then I'm out of it in 3 years. That's the plan, always.
Bro, I've been thinking about a 4Runner. Them things so nice.
Yeah, you want to give me shit about expensive cars, bro? That shit's out of this world expensive.
But okay, my thing is that a Jeep compared to a 4Runner, I feel like most people pick a 4Runner than a Jeep, in my opinion, just from like longevity,
reliability. As far as reliability.
Yeah. Now, if you're just going for the looks, of course, like Jeep, like that's a household name and all that good stuff. But personally, I wouldn't buy a Jeep unless I would say that the 4Runners probably look better than the Cherokees. I'd say. Yeah.
It's just I'm not dropping fucking $50,000 on a car.
What I'm trying to get a Toyota 86, a GT 86. They just came out with a 2022 model. It almost looks like the Supra that they came out with.
See, I don't know how Finis, you're about 6 feet tall, aren't you?
Yeah.
I don't know how, man. I don't like getting in and out of cars, man. I want to be able to step in. I want to step out. I don't want to have to fucking sit down.
No, you're right. I do be struggling sometimes, but
you gotta climb out of them things, man.
I'm just used to it for real. Because my first vehicle I drove was my dad's big ass 250.
Damn.
So I mean,
you had a diesel?
Yes, bro. That was my first vehicle I was driving around. So when I tell you why I downgraded to the car, I'm this is a car? I'm like parallel park and I'm backing up. This is easy. That truck was a beast, bro.
Why didn't you stay with the 250, bro?
Because my dad's truck and my mom got a new car. She just gave me her old Lexus.
Oh.
Me and my dad were kind of sharing a truck, kind of. He had a work truck, and I would just drive his daily driver to school. I had to parallel park that truck once. It took me 45 minutes. Because, I mean, it was already super tight. It's in downtown Frank. I was parking to go to Tony for the barbershop. It was this one spot right by the barbershop. It was already tight. And them big-ass tires, bro, they don't want to move. It took me forever. I got it in there, though. I felt like a boss. I was sweating my ass off, though.
Bro, why don't you just parking across the parking lot? Just took the L and $2.
No.
I would take the L,
no,
bro.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't take the L on that. That's
park where?
You find somewhere.
First of all, I can't park and meter parking because you know the barbershop, how that works. We were there all day. We were there for like 4 or 5 hours.
Just sitting, just waiting?
Yes, bro. That's why he does appointments only then. Because back then he didn't do it was like you could walk in. Bro, if a good handful of people in front of you, you could be sitting there for the last time I took my brothers to the barbershop because I ain't got drips. My mom was like, can you take Trey or Kyle to the barbershop? I think it was just Trey. I was like, yeah. I had nothing to do. I was just in town. Bro, we were in the barbershop for 6 hours. After that, I told him I'm never taking him to the barbershop again. We sat there for 6 hours, bro. And I wasn't even getting a haircut. It was to take my brother to get his haircut. I was just sitting there, bro. Never again.
That shows how good Tony is at what he do.
Oh yeah, he business is not a problem for him.
Tony's nice with the Clippers, bro.
For sure.
Where's he at?
Downtown, right across the street from that Starbucks when it splits off that main road.
There's a place called Lou's Barbershop in Spring Hill that I go to. My boy Jose chops me up nice.
Okay, Jose.
Jose be chopping me up.
With Jay, right?
Hey, I heard Lou's is like that. Is it like that?
Lou's is like that, bro. They're expensive, but
like how much we talking about?
I'm used to paying when I go get my haircut in Chattanooga. I was used to going to like they charge me like $20-$25. I'd always give them like 30 something like that. But Louis, man, they bring out the straight razor, fucking put like the hot towel on your face, then they do like all the shaving cream and stuff like that.
It's fancy.
Yeah, I'm out of there for like $50. But I think it's kind of worth it, man. He does a good job. Man. There are a couple guys out there that do an ass job though. I only go to one guy.
Man, it used to cost me
a haircut, bro.
It used to cost me anywhere from 90 to 115 to get my hair retwisted, which I need to do. So, that's why I learned how to do it myself. I was like, yeah, I can't keep taking these L's. Because you got to go, when you first get them, you got to go every 2 weeks. To like get them to lock in, you're talking $100 every 2 weeks just on your hair. I was like, yeah, I'm going to teach myself how to do it.
Forget that, bro. I can barely pay 30.
Man.
I'm like, bro, I'm just like, sheesh. But I mean, I don't know where else. Like, I don't know where else in Franklin you can go that does a good job than for a lower price. So
there's my dad takes Trey goes to somebody else now because Tony kind of got expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But it's in Columbia. I don't know where Columbia though, but it's not deep Columbia. It might be a straight shot on 31, just straight south. It's before
Mitch, what barbershop you used to go to down in Chat?
Barber Kings off of MLK.
Them boys used to act that ass in there, bro.
They would always, man. I would have them screaming about sports when I go in there. Mainly
because you be going in there probably talking just off the wall stuff.
I go in there talking wet, dude. One of the guys was a Cowboys fan. I just give him so much shit, man. They come in, dude. Like they'd have people like, man. They would be screaming when I go in there. Yeah, I stirred the pot. I'd poke the bear in there a lot, man.
I love poking the bear.
I'm surprised they didn't mess up your cut, bro, with all that stuff you say.
No, bro, especially when they would start going at each other, like the barbers would start going at each other. It was the best, man.
That'd be the funniest stuff.
I'm going back down to Chet before I go to the 4th of July. I guess I should tell you, the 4th of July, I'm going to be in Atlanta. So I do not believe that I'll be doing this. So if we need to reschedule.
ATL!
Yeah, we're going to the ATL for the 4th.
You know I'll be doing for the 4th? Not shit.
Calvin, you watched a half of the Captain America, and that's all you've seen.
Bro, I couldn't even watch anything on my I couldn't watch anything on my Disney. Bro, so like you remember when Disney Plus Hulu and I think ESPN had like that bundle package or whatever?
They still have it, but yes.
Yeah, so I signed up for that and everything. I can get into my ESPN, my Hulu, but Disney Plus for some reason it's locked. So I had to call, didn't have to call them. I had to email them and stuff because they said my password was wrong and then my email address was messed up, even though it's the correct email. So yeah, I tried.
That's why I don't do bundles, but
yeah, I learned from this time. I'm gonna just do everything separate now. So.
Even though it's all separate, I have the same email for all of them in the same.
All right.
But
here we go, boys. I got something for y'all.
Oh shit.
Got something for y'all. Now, Mark is the one that got me on this, and he'd been trying to get me on this for like 3 months, 4 months. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. But then I finally did it. Y'all got AMC stubs?
Huh?
Y'all got AMC stubs?
What is that?
You talking about the part of the ticket that they rip off?
No. Right. Listen, man. $19.99 a month. You get to go see any movie you want. You just get the ticket on your phone. It's $19.99 a month.
For one movie a month?
You get to watch 3 movies a week.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? So I went.
Well, I'll hear you. Keep going. Keep
yeah.
going.
I went in there. Yeah. So I went in there, and so Mark had he'd been telling me, he's like, look, man, you got to start going. And I was like, well, bet. Like we went and saw A Quiet Place Part 2 or whatnot. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll sign up for this. So now, like, I'm seeing movie trailers, right? Because we went today and watched. You ever see The Hitman's Bodyguard with Samuel L. Jackson?
No, I want to though.
All right, so they just released the second one. First of all, y'all need to see that movie. That movie's hilarious. So they released the second one, so we went and saw it today. But yeah, man, what's the price of a ticket? Like $12? $12 is about price. If you go like IMAX or something, you're paying like $15, $16.
Yeah.
You can see it on any screen. You can see it at any time. You can see it on opening night if you want to. You can make a reservation, whatever you want. So if you go and see 1.5 movies per month, you're getting your money back. But the thing is that you only go see movies when they're like big movies, right? You only go into the movies to see them. But now, like, I'm sitting there watching all the previews. I'm like, bet I'll go and see that. Bet I'll go and see that. And so I just got them lined up. Like next week, we're going to see Fast 9. The week after that, Black Widow releases. There's a couple of other movies coming out in July. It's a good deal, man.
And there's only 2 AMCs out here.
Yeah.
Y'all go to the one out in Spring Hill, don't y'all?
No, well, the only IMAX one is in
Cool Springs.
Yeah, so we were in Cool Springs today. We've been going on Sundays. If you want to start going with us, get that membership there, Calvin.
The thing about it though, dude, is like that's actually a solid deal when you really break it down and everything.
Yeah, $19, and then you go see whatever fucking movie you want to. You get 3 a week. Obviously, you're not going to go to 3 movies a week, but
shit.
Who knows, bro?
So like.
Hey, I work in Cool Springs, so it ain't nothing to get out of work, hop over to what's it called, the movie theater.
So for us, I don't know if y'all can y'all see my phone screen?
Yeah.
So that's the movie, right? I already got my deal. You see what movie it is though?
Yeah. Black Widow.
Is that Black Widow? We already got it. I already got my seat in IMAX. I've already got the time. Ain't nobody stealing that shit from me. I just pull it up on my phone, walk up to the ticket booth, boop.
He's certified.
Yeah, that's it.
You feel like you gotta walk in with a suit or with some glasses on, some VIP shit.
That's it. And then you start earning rewards and shit. So like popcorn, like they give you free popcorn and free drink on your birthday month and shit like that. I'm telling y'all.
But is it worth it for me? Is the question.
Bro, just think about it.
No, I get that.
You start going to you say that I'm not doing shit on July 4th, right? You go see a movie, bro.
No, I get that, but here's what I'm talking about. For my situation, I spent all that money on my theaters. Like I have a theater sound system now in the room. I just bought it a couple weeks ago. I have a theater sound system in my man cave theater room, whatever you want to call it. I'm spending all this money on all these streaming platforms specifically for movies, the Hulu, Netflix, HBO, Disney. I'm about to get into Paramount and Disney, or Paramount and Discover, I think.
Why?
Well, Paramount, the movies there's a lot of movies. Paramount is like a movie. That's like a movie company. They do the movies. So a lot of the movies that are HBO or Disney, they're through Paramount. So I'm thinking about getting those just for that. So I don't know if it's worth the extra $20 to go to. Like, obviously, I get some movies I'm going to go to theaters because that experience is just different than it is in here. But I'm telling you, bro, this setup is live. Like, it's like movie theater feel because no light comes into this room. Windows blacked out. Sound system. TV, that's when the lights off, it's the same mental game of just being submersed in the room. So it's like,
and you got popcorn.
That's what I'm saying. So do I say screw the money, like hundreds and hundreds of dollars I put into this room, screw that to go to the movie theater anyway?
Or do you want me to save you? I can save you the $20 a month. You want me to save it for you? This is going to sound blasphemous. Calvin, I think you're going to agree with this. Cancel that Netflix.
You said what?
Cancel
that. I'm not paying for my Netflix. It's a family account.
Yeah. Get rid of that Netflix.
But here's the other thing. The movies I do want to go see, I only go see if someone like There's every night, like the Black Widow, I'll probably just wait till it's on Disney Plus for free. Because eventually, once it comes out, I might. I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
Bro, just go watch it in the theater. Go pay the $20, then you get to watch.
I'm saying I can pay that and watch it at the house. I'm saying it's gonna be a Disney Plus. I gotta just watch it at the house because I have the Disney Plus anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be extra money.
You're waiting until next year and then you're late on it.
Well, no, I said I might. I highly doubt I'm gonna do that. But there's certain movies like Fast 9, right? It's not gonna be any streaming service I have, right? So I'm also gonna go to the theater to see that. That's gonna be one movie out of the month. So it'd be cheaper to not do.
You got Black Widow and Fast 9. You got Black Widow and Fast 9 this month.
No, but Black Widow I can watch here.
But so you're gonna wait 7 months?
No, first of all, I'm not gonna wait until. No, I'm not. I'm saying I can watch it here though.
You talking about a little stream?
No, I'm talking about Disney Plus.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna be on Disney Plus for 9 months.
Yes, it is. It's not gonna be on Disney Plus. It's gonna be on Disney Plus when it comes out. It comes out theaters and Disney Plus at the same time.
No, it does.
Just like Mulan. Yes, it did that the same with Mulan. With all Disney movies, they come out the same day as the theater.
Oh, I didn't know.
HBO. Yeah.
I didn't know Disney Plus was doing that.
What they do is they have it off for like a week or two, and then they take it off, and then they put it back on permanently.
Here's what you do, man. You go and you get the theater experience. It gets you out of the house. You go and you sit down and you watch it in a theater, the way it's meant to be watched, and you pay $19.99 for it. That way, you get to go see 2 movies.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to need that second movie. I will go to the theater until the next movie that I don't have on streaming, which would be like a month or 2. You know what I'm saying?
I think you're tripping. I think that you're missing.
No, but do you see the dilemma I have though?
I'm saying with the actual movie pass, then you start going and seeing more movies that you normally wouldn't go see in theaters, but you can go see in theaters because you got the tickets now.
No, you're missing my point. I'm only gonna go to the movie theaters if I can't watch it at the house, right? If it's not on HBO, Disney, Netflix, or whatever, then I have to go see it in theaters, right? Right? That's the only time I'm going. Obviously, if I can see it here, it would make sense to just watch it here because I spent almost half a rack on this one room in my apartment, right? So I'm gonna obviously get my money's worth out of it. So I'm telling you, like all the movies that come out, only one movie every so often is a movie I have to go to the theaters for. So let's say I do this because I pay $19.99 and I go see Fast 9. The next movie that comes out that I won't be able to watch on a streaming service won't come out for 2 or 3 months. Best case scenario.
Calvin, so what my argument is here?
No, you see what I'm saying? Those months I don't go to the movie theater. It's $20. It's just I'm just throwing away.
Calvin, you see my argument here? What I'm saying to him is that he'll go and see more movies in the theaters because he's going to.
But I won't.
Oh, I'll go and watch this.
I won't though. I don't watch movies like I won't do that. It'll be wasted money. Is what I'm telling you.
Bro, you know you can't. You can't bait Finis into doing something. If he starts arguing, bro, just cut it, bro. You lost already.
No. It's not arguing. I'm trying to get him to see my point. Does my mic sound weird to you, Calvin?
Huh?
Does my mic sound weird to you?
It's coming through your computer. It's not coming through the mic.
Yeah, how do you know that?
Because I can tell.
You sound.
It says, "Oh shit."
That's a lot better. There you go. I've been.
Yeah, bro. I was like, why is this man yelling? Like,
yeah.
All right, bet. All right.
I tried to tell you at the beginning. You're like, no, it's working. Listen, all right. You know what? I'm disregarding Finis.
So give me all the movies coming out. Give me all the movies that's coming out.
Calvin, what you think? What you think about this?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, I haven't been to some movies in God knows how long, but like, I mean, the way you broke it down, obviously, before this little like subscription or whatever you want to call it and everything, yeah, you spending at least like from $12 to $15 on one ticket. Why not, pay an extra $5
and go see any movie you want to in the theater.
Any movie in the theater for 3 weeks.
You're in.
But the thing about it though,
you ain't gonna go see more than 3 movies a week.
But there's some movies that I'm gonna see, or like it'll come out. I'm like, I have no interest in seeing that.
That's what I'm saying.
You might have the interest. You might have the interest when you know that you can just go. You don't have to pay that $15 every single time you go.
That is true.
Oh, fuck it, I'm gonna go watch this movie.
Just
Now I got a
because
question.
after the first one, it's damn near free movies.
Yeah.
After that first one for the month, basically.
But you have to utilize the three. Obviously, no.
No, you could just go to one movie a week and you'll make it back. You can go to one movie as long as you go see 2 movies, you make your money.
Yeah,
so
you're making it back.
Right. So I mean, shit, you could just.
Now, Mitch, I got a question. I know you said that they do like birthday gifts and everything like that. Is there like already like a discount on like food and stuff like when you do subscription?
So you earn points. They got this bullshit. Let me pull it up. I forget. It's like food and drink points or some shit like that. I don't fucking know, but yeah. So like you get like $5 off, and you get $10 off. The more so it's not like taking a cut out of it really, but the more food and drinks you buy, the more points you get. More points you get, the less it costs. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I've been kind of wanting to go back to the movies and everything, just get the experience. That might be something I might look into. I ain't gonna do it right now, but actually, you know what? Let me see what movies are coming out like here in the next like 3 months.
So
I'll base that off of my decision, to be honest.
We got Fast 9 coming out.
Okay.
I might go see this dumbass G.I. Joe thing. They're trying
Snake Eyes.
Yeah, they're trying to make G.I. Joe like
Marvel.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. So I'll go and see it just because I can Finis. I'm not going to go see it because like I wouldn't go and spend my money on it, but hell, I got a free movie.
Yeah, but I'll be able to watch that. I'll be able to watch that. But I'll be able to watch that from the house though.
And then you got Dwayne the Jungle Cruise, where the fuck that is. You got Suicide Squad coming out. You got this new Space Jam coming out that you can go and see. The Forever Purge, if y'all like the Purge movies, which I do, you need to go and see that. This old movie. Have y'all seen this? The previews for this movie?
Which one?
Old? You don't do y'all don't do scary movies, do you? Well, it's not really.
No, I heard about that. Isn't it like something like where people start like they're on an island and they're like turning old like by the day or something?
Yeah. So like basically they go to this like they're taking a vacation and it's the same guy that did. Y'all ever seen Shutter Island with Leonardo?
Is that?
DiCaprio?
Okay, I was about to ask
if
that was a Zack Snyder movie.
No, it's M. Night. I can never say his last name. Shyamalan. So he did like the Sixth Sense. He did Shutter Island, like Split, all those. So he's known for his crazy stories. Mm-hmm. But yeah, basically they go on a vacation and they go onto this beach and then everybody starts aging rapidly, which looks fucking wild. You got Venom coming out, bro. Come on now, Finis. This is what you want.
The Crib.
The Crib. Matt Damon's got a new movie coming out. I need to go see that. Y'all seen this Free Guy thing coming out? This movie called Free Guy coming out? They had this one. It's Ryan Reynolds, and basically it's like y'all ever seen the Truman Show with Jim Carrey?
Mm-mm.
All right, so basically he's in a video game and he doesn't know he's in a video game.
Oh, I have seen the trailer. Yeah.
So he doesn't know he's in a video game, so it's all about him finding out he's in a video game and stuff.
Wait, that trailer came out it must have got postponed because of COVID. That trailer came out hellas ago.
Yeah, so that comes out in August. You got the new James Bond coming out, bro. You got movies coming out.
This movie called Phantom that I'm looking at looked crazy good. The God Committee looked good. Ooh.
I'm telling you, the Eternals, fucking
The Crib,
Shang-Chi,
Crib.
You know what? I might look more into this. You kind of got me hooked a little bit on this, man.
That's what I'm saying. You go with me and Mark. We go on. We've been going. I've gone past 2 Sundays.
Well, this Sunday. This Sunday I'll be back in town and everything. But
yeah.
I've been dying to go see a movie just to like get the experience. So I might go with y'all, but I might not do that subscription.
Think about it this way, Calvin. If you go with us and go and see that movie, you might as well get the membership, and then you can cancel it the next month.
Yeah, that is true.
You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
Might as well pay the extra $7 for that movie, and then if you want to go see more movies during that month, you just go and see them on the house.
You got a good point. Ooh, the Candyman? Yeah, bro, I might be locked in.
Bro, go see that new Space Jam in IMAX. Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that movie looks terrible.
LeBron probably lose that shit too.
The movie it's gonna be terrible.
Movie looks dope, bro. It's gonna be dope.
I hope it is. It just the trailer. I was so unimpressed with the trailer.
When does Old drop, Mitch? Because that's the real movie I really want to see.
July.
What day? What day?
I think it's the 16th.
You should really be wanting to see these Marvel movies because you bullshit.
You are bullshitting.
Because you can't even go see Black Widow. Actually, Black Widow is one of those you can because it's a prequel.
Uh-oh.
Anyway,
just got an email.
Anyway, go Bucks.
Your Disney Plus is back up to speed. I just got that email. So you know what, guys? All that shit y'all was just talking, I'm gonna go watch it tonight.
You're gonna watch all 20.
Not all movies. 20. Come on, bro. No.
Just 45 hours of movie time. Anyway, go Bucks. How about them Bucks, huh?
No.
What do you mean no?
I wanted KD to win so bad, bro.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't care. No, let me tell you about last night.
Oh, you want to talk about last night? Kane was pissed.
Baby. Let's go Bucks, baby.
Kane was pissed.
Was he going for Nets?
We love
he's a KD fan. Yeah.
Oh,
he's wearing the jersey and everything.
I didn't know that. No, I was wearing y'all saw that. I sent that picture. Did that go through? It said it didn't go through. Anyway.
Nah, I saw it.
I was wearing my Bucks jersey and KD hit that shot to go. You know, at first we thought it was a 3. So he hit that to go to overtime. He hit that shot. I took my Bucks jersey off. I went and grabbed the Nets jersey. I was taking a picture. But then they went to overtime and the Bucks won. I put that Bucks jersey back on. That was bullshit. I didn't really care who won. I just wanted a good game. So I was excited. I was cheering for both teams. Not cheering, but like KD hit us. I'm like, oh shit. And then Giannis or Drew, somebody do something like I just wanted a good game.
Y'all heard this name a better duo stuff, right? Y'all know how that's kind of like a meme, like name a better duo than like, you know, fries and a drink from McDonald's.
Yeah,
like bullshit. I want y'all to name me a better duo than Kyrie Irving in the bench and watching your team lose in the playoffs. Y'all name me a better duo than those two because he's injured.
How about Draymond Green and technical fouls in Game 7s?
You said what?
Draymond Green and technical fouls in the playoffs.
God, dude. God.
That's a pretty good duo because he's lost them the finals twice.
Kyrie's been on the bench for more finals losses in the history.
But
Giannis in the free throw line.
Giannis in the free throw line.
Hey, he started off 1 for 5 and he did finish 7 for 9 though. But in Kyrie's defense though, let's be honest, that injury he got was like he didn't sit out because of some bullshit. Like that was a really bad high ankle sprain. Like his foot was 90 degrees. Like that's tough. There's nothing you could do about that.
Well, yeah, I mean, KD wanted to be the man. He wanted to be the man, and this is what
he had to be the man.
He had no choice but to be the man.
Yeah, this is why he left Golden State. This is he wanted to run the franchise, and everything goes through him. And he doesn't have Steph, and he doesn't have Clay, and he's the man around town. And
but the thing about that, bro,
you get what you asked for.
You know the bad thing about that whole thing is that he literally had no help. I mean, if you want to put Jeff Green up there, yeah, sure. But like other than that, they didn't no help whatsoever. Everything was running through him. Like it was just bad. Joe Harris was, I don't know what he was doing. He was in the lost and founds. Nobody could find him. So
he's in the lost and found.
I mean, dude, like I just don't know, dude. Like he could not buy a bucket. He could not take the lid off the can, dude. Like it was bad.
Can we give PJ Tucker some credit for guarding? Now, I know KD still was doing, but like, I got a newfound respect for PJ Tucker, bro.
I mean, because KD,
he's not. PJ Tucker's not. He's not going to log down KD. He's not going to. Nobody's going to log down KD. Yeah. But what he was annoying. That's it.
And he made him work for every bucket.
Yeah, and he was still getting the buckets, but he was just being annoying. He's like
they were contested shots too.
Yeah, he's just
contested shots. He was biting him up, playing physical. Like, hats off to him.
I saw a stat for the last decade. PJ Tucker has guarded LeBron and KD in the playoffs for a decade, bro. Probably the two hardest people to guard in the history of NBA basketball. One of the two of the top hardest players to guard in the history of the NBA. He's guarded them his entire career in the playoffs. That's tough, bro. And I saw he said he loves guarding KD because he's the greatest offensive player to ever play. Yada yada. He loves the challenge. So like, I'm just like, mentally, that dude's a beast. Because that's tough. A lot of people will guard KD or LeBron one game. They get in their head and they're just like, oh no, like, you know what I'm saying? They be ducking the work after that. He wants it. That's why I got like a different respect for PJ. But he's been like that though. It's just it was front and center because all eyes were on KD and PJ Tucker was like right there in the spotlight because everybody's watching them too. But it was
two Texas boys going at it. I love it.
Yeah.
The thing about PJ Tucker too is like people think about his defense, but that dude can shoot that corner three, bro.
Oh yeah, that corner three, he's deadly.
He can shoot that thing, bro.
When he was in Houston, that spot up corner three. That was, I think he shot with 40%, 45% from a corner three with Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Something crazy like that.
Yeah, boy, letting it fly.
Yeah, they did a whole article. I think I read it. It was on ESPN or Sports Illustrated. How that's the hardest three to hit because either
there's no backboard.
Well, there's no backboard, but you're either because his job is legitimately, at least with Houston. I can't speak to the Bucks. I'm sure they do it too, but his job's literally to sit in the corner and wait, and you just got to always be ready for that pass. And then he's either got their bench behind him or his bench. So half the game, it's all right. It's just his bench behind him. Or if they're on the road, he's got their bench behind him and then the courtside fans behind him too. So they just talk. And then his feet, he wears like a size 15. So his feet, he only has so much room that he can
move around.
Yeah, he can move around. So
he's probably on the balls of his feet when he catches the ball.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? So it's the hardest shot to hit, but statistically, it's the highest percentage 3-point shot. You want to know why? It's the closest three to the basket.
It's the shortest. Yeah, it's the shortest.
But that depth perception that'd be a monster sometimes, though.
Yeah.
Because you can't really, it's just there. There's no backboard. You just kind of just throwing it up there. Devin Booker had his first triple dub today. 40 points.
I didn't watch that game. They end up. I was at the movies for free. How was it?
It was a good game. Hey, Paul George. Paul George they didn't get the win. That boy is.
But he's coming back to life.
He's in his bag, bro.
I guess he just has to be the man. I think that he just needs to be in a place where he's the man.
Well, even before Kawhi was out, he was still putting up these numbers. It's just Kawhi's just the face of the franchise. So Kawhi was putting up the same numbers because even when Kawhi got hurt, Paul George put 27, 33. The game Kawhi had 34, Paul George had 33. So he's been putting up these numbers. It's just he's not in Kawhi's shadow in terms of just the franchise.
Let's give a shout out to Terrence Mann because without 39 points, they probably would not be in this spot they are right now.
For sure.
And the thing about that too, I looked the stat line, and obviously y'all probably saw Donovan Mitchell's like post game interview or whatever. That man missed 6 shots for the whole game.
Oh, yeah. Terrence Mann.
That's crazy. Somebody that comes off the bench to drop 39 like that in a game that they needed to win. And if honest, you know what? It goes back to when we were talking about what are the players going to look like, and you're like, I think the Jazz have played too good of basketball. And
Rudy Gobert was a little bit exposed.
Oh yeah.
You
see what Donovan Mitchell said about Rudy Gobert?
What did he say?
He said a guy on a minimum contract could have played better.
Donovan Mitchell said that?
Yes, bro.
No way. There's no way.
I'm gonna find
it.
Make sure that's a real quote.
It was from I got it from a sports account that's pretty reliable. Hang on.
Damn, that's gonna be some bad blood, man.
Yeah, there ain't no way. There's no way.
Bro,
I can't believe he said that. And Stephen A. Smith, to take back what he said about Donovan Mitchell being better than Stockton and Karl Malone. Come on now.
Yeah.
You need to take that back. As soon as he said that, I was like, all right, bro, you're reaching a little bit. It's like you're reaching a little bit, Stephen. That hairline getting pushed back farther and farther every time you say something crazy. Donovan Mitchell really said that.
Bro, let me find this.
That's crazy. I didn't think. I feel like that's something that you would, kind of keep towards your teammates and everything, not put that out for the media. The media gonna eat that up.
Oh yeah.
All right. I'm gonna keep looking for it, and I'll let you know when I find it.
I don't think that's a real quote, man.
Bro, I put it on my Instagram story, bro.
Go back to your story. Go back to.
I went through the archives. I don't see it because it wasn't my post that I put on there.
Whose post was it? Was it like a well-known account, or was it just like one of them?
It's the account. It's the score account that I always be putting up when they post. Yeah, you know that.
I know what you're talking about.
It's that same account I always post on my story anytime like there's a win and they have the dude's stats. It's that same account. Did they take it? Maybe they took it down. It might have been some bullshit. They took it down.
You know what? We gonna look that up right now.
Yeah, I just Googled it. I got nothing.
Bro, there's no way. Was it on Twitter? It wasn't on Twitter. I know what I saw. I know I'm not going crazy. I could be though.
Bro, those are fighting words if he said that.
Oh, for sure. That's why I was like, oh shit. And when I saw that, I was like, oh God damn, this is some shit.
I mean, to be honest, he wasn't lying.
No, he wasn't.
I mean, they made a spin cycle.
But I don't see how you could win Defensive Player of the Year. And then, I guess he didn't. It's his offense that was a problem, not really his defense, I guess. I don't know.
All right, I want it to be known. I want it to be known real quick. I have the messages as the proof that on May 7th, 2021, y'all can't see it. I said, y'all can see it?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be the Suns Bucks, and they laughed at me for that. They laughed at me for that, and I called this shit. Suns Bucks championship.
Wait a minute now, because the Bucks got to beat the 76ers first.
76ers.
That's a tougher challenge, in my opinion.
They got to beat the 76ers first? You talking about the 76ers team that's going to lose to the Hawks tonight? We're talking about the same team?
Oh, yeah, they still got Game 7.
Yeah, we're talking about the same team. I forgot.
Do you think the Bucks can get – I don't even know. I think Bucks got a better chance of beating the 76ers than they do the Hawks.
Ben, stop it. Stop it.
You talking about Trey Ice gang?
Oh, boy.
How are they going to – you talking about the same Trey Ice gang that has faded all those other teams?
All right.
Bro, you put Drew Holiday on him, bro.
This Bucks team is the deepest team in the NBA right now, bar none.
I think, Mitch, I'll agree with you on that, but I think defensively this is the best team they have.
Who?
The Bucks. Defensively with PJ Tucker, Drew Holiday.
Yeah,
like they have sure. They literally have a guard that can guard a guard. PJ Tucker, you can put him on anybody. Giannis, put him on a big something. So
how dare you not mention Chris Middleton?
Okay, I'm thinking Chris Middleton is more of the offensive guy for the team. But yes, we'll put Chris Middleton on.
Guys, I found it and it's bullshit. I just sent it in the group, but I found it. I know when I saw it, I thought it was the same account that I get my shit from, but it wasn't.
The name of it was Tip of Trolls.
I didn't look at the name. I just read the title. I was like, oh, shit.
That fake news, Finis.
I see.
Bro, I was about to be like, uh-oh. When is this going to break
But,
out?
if you look at it, it looks hella official, don't it? Besides the account name, it looks hella official. It's about via Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell talking about Rudy Gobert. I'm thinking this is like after the shit somebody asked him or some shit. I'm tripping.
That's funny as hell.
Damn, I put that on my story and everything.
People looking at it like fighters. You know that's a fake account, right? I'm surprised nobody said nothing to you.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna fuck with me, bro. But yeah, man, I hope Chris Paul gets him his ring, bro.
So when is Chris Paul like allowed to come back?
He'll be back game 2.
Oh, bro, if Devin Booker did this without CP, it might be a long night.
How bad did they get beat?
It was like 6 points.
Oh, okay. So it was a good game.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was a fantastic game. Paul George hit like it was back and forth. Paul George like step back 3. I was like, oh, bro, it was live, bro.
Terrence Mann cut it down to 2 points with that lucky ass 3 he hit.
Yeah, it was a good ass game. I'm not gonna lie.
It was.
I ain't looked at the stats for it. I'm gonna take a peek real quick.
But that boy Devin Booker. And what's tough is I had a feeling Suns would win because
Can we talk about this? Can we talk about why Reggie Jackson's all of a sudden an all-star? Just all of a sudden, just the best.
Bobby Smurder?
League.
I don't know, man. Maybe he found a newfound passion for the game or something.
DeMarcus Cousins?
He was hooping.
Oh,
yes.
bro.
What?
Yes, DeMarcus Cousins. He bodied somebody, bro. On a little Rondo hit him with a little dish up under the basket. He took a step, bodied the center for the Suns.
DeMarcus is looking like he showed little glimpses of him being back in Sacramento.
Devin Booker really did go for 40, 13, and 11. Holy shit. That's
Bro,
mad.
that I really like the Suns team, bro. Like when I actually looked at the lineup, like they got some players with Aiden, Bridges.
The problem is with them, they got to win it now because they got to pay some people. That the Payne kids, Curtis Payne, he's gonna want money.
You mean Cameron?
Cameron, yeah. Isn't there a Curtis? There's a Curtis.
Nah, I don't think so. There might be a Curtis, but it's definitely not. His last name ain't Payne.
Yeah, Cameron Payne. He's going to want to get paid.
Oh my God.
Mikael Bridges is going to want to get paid. Aiton's going to want to get paid.
Aiden has to get paid,
Yeah.
bro. Like, who else is gonna? Who
Paul
else?
George, the 34 piece. Reggie Jackson, 24. See, Marcus Moore is bullshit. He went 3 for 11 with 6 points.
There's always one. There's always somebody that bullshits. I mean, really, DeMarcus Cousins was bullshitting too. He's 4 of 10.
Yeah, but
In
40%. 11 points in 13 minutes though. It's not bad
He
production.
only played 13 minutes. Bro, so when he was on the court, he was averaging pretty much a shot a minute.
Yeah.
Take him out.
Yo, Jay Crowder, he gonna be looking for some money.
Chris Paul only signed a 1-year contract with them, so you got to pay Chris Paul. You got to pay all these guys. Somebody's going. So if they're gonna win it, they got to win it this year.
Cameron Johnson. I think they might get I think they might get rid of Cameron Johnson. Out of everybody, out of that whole bunch, they might get rid of him.
The best thing going for the Bucks right now is, and it's the reason I called the Bucks, was because they have legitimately no pressure on them going into the playoffs. They had none. For the past 2 years, it had always been the Bucks going to win. The Bucks going to win. Then they had the Nets, so they didn't have the Giannis pressure and all that stuff like that. It's a good thing for them. I hope Giannis gets his. I hope Giannis gets him his ring. He's gonna have to go through Chris Paul. You know, imagine the intensity Chris Paul is gonna bring in a finals game, bro.
We saw the little glimpse what he did to Denver when he went on that little scoring spree.
He might not miss a shot in the fourth quarter like he did that first series.
Bro, he was out there playing with them dudes, bro, like playground ball.
Oh, and Kawhi Leonard might be back for this series, ladies and gentlemen, because you know how they said, because you know how his knee, everybody thought it was an ACL injury. Well, apparently it's just a sprain. Yeah, which is not a ligament tear, so he's not out for a year, basically. So
he might have to fight through that pain a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a cortisone shot would do it for him, hopefully.
Shit, he might need 3 or 4 of those.
Yeah. What's that do? It just numbs it?
Basically.
It basically numbs it. I think it, like, if they're swelling, I think it takes
reduces. Yeah, it reduces the inflammation.
So looking back at it, gentlemen, can we all admit that 3 years ago, was it 3 years ago?
I didn't look back at it.
It might be either 2 or 3 years ago. It was the wrong decision for KD to go to the Nets. Can we say that?
No.
No.
Wait, what? You talking about going to the Nets or leaving Golden State?
Both.
I think leaving Golden State was a mistake, but if he was going to leave, I think the Nets was the best team for him to go to. Because I think next year, if they find a way to keep Harden, KD, and Kyrie, when they're all back healthy, rejuvenated.
I'm so sick of it. Don't stop saying that. No, we're not. We're not saying back when they're all healthy because they've never been healthy. No, they've never been healthy. It was the same argument with LeBron every time. Kyrie's always hurt. He is always hurt.
Next year,
never shows up in games. Never shows. I get that. That's what it's always been. Next year, it's always.
No, I've never said that. I'm saying with this setup, what I said with this setup, they'll be fine next year.
What do you mean? They're going to get hurt again? That's what Kyrie is. He is an injured player.
No, because here's one thing.
Let's see how many games he's missed over his career.
No, I'm not talking about his career. I'm not worried about that. I'm talking about the now present. Because this past season, first of all, when you look at injuries this past season, you have to take these injuries with a grain of salt. Because of the 5 weeks they had off from last year, the quick turnaround, shortened schedule. They were playing games every other day. They were playing games. You have a condensed season. You have more games more often. Across the entire NBA, we're talking injuries, riddled with injuries. You take the guys in the finals from Lakers to Heat, both first-round exits. You want to know why? Injuries. Why? Quick turnaround, less time of acclimation and rest of recovery. You don't have none of that. And you go all the way across Denver, Nets.
We're talking about the same player that missed like 40 games this year.
Wait a minute.
Right?
I'm talking about the NBA as a whole right now. Okay, injuries. You got to take the season with a grain of salt because nobody had a full offseason to get their bodies right because of that quick turnaround. That's what's going to happen. Now,
Kyrie had two full seasons.
Now
he didn't play last year and he didn't play this year. What do you mean?
Now, they have a full offseason. All three of them have a full offseason together. Because a big problem with the team right now, I'm not defending them. I'm just looking at it logically, just numbers, unbiasedly. The problem the Nets had is since not all three of them were playing at the same time, one was overloading themselves more than the other. So one was taking on too much of a load to handle. Pause. So they would get hurt. Then when he went down, the other one had to come. You know what I'm saying? If all three of them play together, they can do less work. They can reserve a lot of their energy throughout the season, and there's less strain on their bodies because all three of them are playing at the same time. But when they first started the season, kind of bouncing on and off, all right, he's sitting, he's playing. In that one game, like KD, I know y'all saw KD last game, spent, bro. Y'all saw the game 6 and 7, or did they go 7? Yeah,
bro, he had no legs, bro.
He played every minute of game 6. He played 52 plus minutes yesterday. You can't play like that all season and not get hurt. But with all three of them coming into the season, they don't have to play like that. They'll be fine.
What do you?
They'll be fine.
I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to get at here.
I'm saying once the season starts and they're playing, because obviously season 1, game 1, I'm gonna assume all three of them are gonna be playing. I'm gonna assume nobody gets hurt before the season starts. Okay, that's my first
into history.
That's wait, because history can repeat itself, but that doesn't mean it will. Now, all I'm saying is if all three of them start off playing the season together, there's a less likelihood that the three of them will get hurt because there will be less strain on them in terms of offensively scoring and all that. Because you get hurt when you overexert and you have to strain more, change the direction. The knees start to weaken, you get exposed. That's again when you got KD firing on cylinders, Kyrie firing on cylinders, James Harden firing on cylinders. They put less strain on themselves. Then they can rest in game instead of having to play the entirety of the game. So there's less likelihood of injury. That is all I'm saying. And I think they will be fine next year. I'm not saying they're going to win next year. I think they'll be fine next year.
Calvin, where's Finis on your screen? Is he the top left corner?
Top, yeah. I got mine like in like a row, like a vertical row with Finis at top, me in the middle, and you at the bottom.
So the guy that's above me up here, we're talking. I want to talk about him real quick. We're talking about players that missed 2 seasons in a row because the Nets got knocked out last year in the bubble after 3 months of rest because the bubble didn't start up until then. KD was already out for that whole season. James Harden didn't make it far last year, and Kyrie Irving didn't play in those. So that's 2 years of rest that they had. Am I wrong with this? Was that 2 years? Was that 2 years of rest that they had to be able to be, quote, firing on all cylinders, as the guy above me wants to say. So I'm trying to figure out how 4 months from now, when the NBA season restarts, how we're talking about the same thing here, because I don't think that we're talking about the same thing.
Because
but you can correct me if I'm wrong.
No,
but I think that 2 years of rest is better than 4 months of rest.
No,
am I wrong about that?
No, not
Mitch, you gotta
wait.
No, yes.
I'm gonna continue.
Go ahead.
We want to talk about James Harden and his injuries, but I'm pretty sure that's the same guy that we're talking about that put on 30 pounds looking like the Pillsbury Doughboy coming into the season last year. So
you talking about the fake weight he added?
I could be wrong, but I don't think that's good for your hamstrings to be putting on that much weight and then taking it off that quick and then running up and down a basketball court. So there's the injuries. And then we're going to talk about the same Kyrie Irving, who always gets hurt in the playoffs, always abandoned LeBron, abandoned KD. And then we're talking about the same Kyrie Irving too, who God knows where his mentality's at. So I'm just trying to figure out what firing on all cylinders is and how magically next season everything's going to be all better. I don't understand.
See, here's the thing. One, I didn't say magically. I explained to you logically how starting next season, I think they will be fine. Now, you got to understand me. I said fine. That's all I said. I said I think they will be fine. I didn't say they're going to be legendary. I didn't say they were going to go 82-0. I said they will be fine next year. That's it. Second of all, here's the slight discrepancy I have with what your argument is. 4 months of rest, 2 years of rest. There's a medium. 2 years of rest is too much, because then it takes time for your body to get back acclimated. So if you have 2 years off because of injury, and then when you come back, your workload is to the ceiling because your other guys are out, that's injury prone. 4 months, that's right in that sweet spot. Not too much time off. You can take, if you do have some riddling injuries, you can get them taken care of. You can rehab. You can slowly work your way back into getting in shape so you're ready for the season. So like I said, I think now from here to the beginning of next season, I think they will take care of themselves. They got a better front. I think Kyrie has a better front office. I think mentally he has more respect for Steve Nash than his previous coaches. So, and with Steve Nash being,
I want you to name a coach that he's had respect for.
Huh?
Name a coach that he's had respect for.
My point exactly. I think he actually has respect for Steve Nash.
What makes you think that?
I just feel like he kind of, the way he goes about, like he kind of says he feels good mentally. He seems like he feels good about being in Brooklyn versus with in the past he just kind of just be bullshit. I don't know.
You gotta think about it too.
I'm just talking about the way. I just feel like
we're talking about
it's an assumption.
Kyrie Irving.
It's an assumption.
10 games into the Boston season goes into the midcourt of Boston with a mic in his hand and says, "I love this town. I'm going to sign a 5-year contract." We're talking about that same Kyrie, because if there's a different Kyrie, I need to know.
Bro. Like Kyrie got scared when he saw Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown start going off. He's like, "Ah, shit, I'm not the man here. Let me pack my bags and go on to the next place." That's really what happened.
He's going to be the man with Durant and Harden on his team.
But
I'm trying to figure out this.
It's an assumption, okay? I'm assuming that he's in a better headspace because people can get better mentally. I'm just assuming he's in a better headspace, all right? So all I'm saying is, from now to the beginning of the season,
we're talking about the guy that took a 6-day vacation to go to his sister's birthday party during the middle of the season. Better headspace. I had to take some games off because I was in a bad headspace.
That's a personal issue.
Quote for Bill. I think that's the quote for Bill. I'm just in a bad headspace right now. I need to take some games off. Quote, Finis. So I just don't understand.
Mitch, you hate Kyrie. You just don't like him.
I do not.
Yeah,
I don't have respect for these guys, man.
No, I get that. But all I'm saying is, and I will keep saying this, all I'm saying is I think they will be fine come game 1 of next season. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not defending Kyrie. I'm not a Kyrie fan either. You know this. I'm not a Kyrie fan. I just think the Nets will be fine next year because I think they're going to reset. They're going to figure their shit out because they know what they have is a solid team when they're healthy. Now, I know history says that's not a thing that's consistent, but I feel like they're smart enough. I pray to God that they're smart enough to know that we got 3 of the best scorers in the NBA right now. And two of the best ball distributors in the NBA. 2 of the best ball distributors in the NBA right now. And I hope that they're like, we got to do something with this team right now.
So we're gonna say, I'm gonna recant your statement because I do kind of agree with you. But we got 2 of the best scorers in the NBA in the playoffs because I believe that third.
Well, I'm just talking overall from start to finish. Overall, Harden is a good scorer. He's one of the greatest. Yes, in the playoffs, but the playoffs is such a. I understand it's important, but it's a very minute
it's the
part.
most important part.
No, I get it, but without regular season, you don't get to the playoffs. Is all I'm saying. I'm talking about all of it. So I hope that they have a sense of urgency of like, we got something special. Let's use it, and they get their shit together. I feel like that's just me. I think they will be fine come game 1, bro. That's all I'm saying. I think they'll be fine.
That's
their whole team. I feel like their team's gonna look so new next year too, with all those 1-year deals.
Bro, I really, really hope they keep Blake Griffin. I'm a huge Blake Griffin fan. I love Blake Griffin. I just want to see him in the league as long as possible. That's really it. I hope they keep him.
I know for sure they get rid of DeAndre.
I don't think they'll keep him.
That man did not step on the court, bro. The only thing he did was warm ups. Like,
you know why? Because my boy Blake came in and said, "Hey, DeAndre, hold my beer. Let me take your spot."
You're right, but I feel like there's some instance where they could have used DeAndre in certain parts of the game.
Like what? Who is he going to stay in front of?
I'm just talking about just rim protector, rebounding.
Rim protecting. I would rather trust Blake Griffin rim protecting than DeAndre Jordan right now.
oh boy.
Are you serious? Are you being serious about that?
No,
Yeah, he's being serious.
No, I'm
No,
not
you-
serious about that. No.
But still, like, it sucks though, bro. Like, he didn't step.
But rim protecting only goes so far. If that's literally all you can do is stand under the goal and protect the rim, that doesn't go that far.
I mean, when you got Giannis right there, like driving heads down all the time, I mean, I think
but you know what the problem is? One, there's a 3-second violation on defense in the NBA. So you can't just stand under the basket.
well,
2,
obviously, yeah.
And think about it. It's so easy offensively to get DeAndre Jordan on a switch or a matchup at the top, bring him out the top of the key. Where's your rim protecting now? That's one of the reasons why they didn't put Giannis on KD, because they wanted Giannis protecting the rim. If you put Giannis on KD and Giannis is guarding KD at the top of the key, that paint is fair game. Fair game. And so with somebody like DeAndre Jordan that can't do anything other but that, he becomes a liability.
You ain't wrong.
You're not wrong. I still think there could have been some instances where they could have used him though.
You're right, though. You're right. I would have utilized him if I had him because he's a big body for sure.
Oh yeah, for
sure. At least have him go in there and foul. Worst case, just be physical or something. Shit, you get 5 of them or 6, really.
Back to the original question: was it a mistake for him to leave?
Nah.
Honestly, to be honest, the way that the Warriors ended up and everything, no, it wasn't a bad decision. But longevity, maybe.
But like I said, I think it was a mistake for him to leave. But I think it wasn't a mistake for him choosing the Nets if he was going to leave.
All right. Well, let me ask it in a different question. Let's ask it in a life sense. Have you ever known people? I guess we don't know very many people like this, but let's say, is it logical to say that there are a bunch of divorces that happen in the U.S. where the marriage is going perfectly fine, and one of them just says, "You know what? It's time to get divorced." Does that happen? Yes. You think that the people get divorced when the marriage is fine, everybody's happy, they're making jokes, whatever. You're both happy with each other. You think divorces still happen?
No.
Okay, so that's what happened. Everything's good. KD says, you know what? we're going to divorce the Warriors organization, but you're going to go with the Draymond Green, aren't you? You're going to go with the Draymond Green, but then I'm going to argue back that that's just a small little problem that you can get over. You can get over. That's just
that's a big problem, bro.
He dead ass said like
we don't need you.
He basically said we will be fine without you.
That's a big problem, bro.
So you can't go out to a steak dinner with that dude and talk your problems over and get over that?
Fuck no.
You can't.
I mean, shit like that.
Coming from Draymond Green, coming from Draymond, he literally said we will be fine with or without you. Knowing that KD at that time was still top 5 scorer in the league, and you're gonna say it to him?
Here, let me put it in
perspective. Over that?
No,
here's get over that. You can't
with his caliber. No. If KD was like I don't know, like the average Joe,
like a mid-tier, yes.
Yeah. He can get over it. But dude, you're talking about it's Kevin Durant. You know who he is. Like,
so you're saying you can't go, and Draymond can't look at you and say, "Man, sorry, it was the heat of the moment. I was really mad about the game."
But that's not Draymond.
I get really passionate. I'm sure he did.
I'm pretty sure Draymond did it.
I am positive he did that.
I'm pretty positive he didn't say that.
Let me put in this perspective for you. So, who was the guy that recruited KD to the Warriors?
Steve Nash.
No, it was to the Warriors. It was Draymond Green. Remember, Draymond Green called KD and was like, bro, he was like, bro, you gotta continue. We're gonna be all special, right? So there's that sense of like, okay, we can get something going, right? So you get on the team. I'm not gonna assume they're buddies, but there's some kind of morale, there's some kind of connection there with the team. Then for him, in a situation where we all know KD can go get you that bucket. KD, rightfully so, should have got that chance or opportunity. And for Draymond to come out and say that bullshit, like, I packed my bags, I left to OKC to come here to help, to win, to be a part of this team. You're gonna come at me on some we can win with or without you. That's a backstabbing.
Hey, and
when it's backstabbing, there is no sitting down at it. Like if you feel betrayed, there is no settling that shit, bro. Whenever it's done, you might as well just go.
Mitch,
backstabbing, bro.
How many MVPs he have too? How many MVPs he won?
Finals MVPs?
Yeah.
2. Right?
I rest my case. Right there.
Backstabbing. It's tough.
Bro, if everything else is good and that guy comes up and he says that to you in the middle of the game, he didn't go to a press conference. He didn't go behind your back and do it. He said it to your face in the middle of a heated game. And you can't get over that. You can't get over that. You can't work your problems out.
I don't think
it's because it's Draymond.
It does about the person that he said it to.
But it's because it's Draymond. Had it been a guy that rides the bench, had it literally been anybody but Steph or Draymond, anybody else, I think you have a point. But because it's Draymond, it's a problem. Because besides Steph, Draymond is like Warriors galore. Like, he's a part of that Warriors ideology with Steph, Clay, Draymond. No matter what happens, people come. KD's been gone. All these people have gone, came, left. JaVale McGee. It's always been them 3. So when it's one of those guys that says it, it's a problem. I don't think you can get over that, bro.
I think you need to put your big boy pants on and get over that comment.
But I think leaving is also being grown up about it. All right, you know what? Instead of being a problem or like being a part of this issue, it's just like getting out of a toxic relationship.
It wasn't a toxic relationship.
If it's a problem between him and Draymond, I think leaving is still being a grown up about it. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a situation and you don't like it, you can either
I'm trying to figure out
how
this is a toxic relationship because Steve Kerr is the best coach in the NBA right now, the easiest coach to play for in the NBA right now. Bob Myers is the best GM to play for. That organization is top down, professional, good to their players, never any drama. Everything's kept in-house. You got Steph Curry, who's the easiest superstar to play with, bar none. There's no other superstar that is easier to play with on the planet than Steph Curry.
Mitch, I'm about to tell you one thing, too. I'm going to say this again. I've said this in other podcasts. Do you realize Steve Nash was the player development coach, and then once he got the head coaching job, you don't think KD was going to go over there? Because before,
Well, KD went over there. KD went over there, and then Steve Nash became the head coach.
Well, he probably knew that Steve Nash was already being recruited, and they, his inside talk and everything. They probably knew Steve Nash was the head coach like a month before they released it and everything.
Well, he wouldn't have became the head coach if Kyrie or KD didn't sign off on it. They were They were the ones that got him to be the head coach. They would not have made Steve Nash the head coach if they did not go to Kyrie or KD first and say, "Hey, you cool with Steve?"
Well,
Nash?
It still comes back to KD because Steve Nash literally improved KD's game, bro. Like while he's at Golden State. So why would you not want to go try to get a dude that helped your game to be your head coach?
I didn't know that. I didn't know Steve Nash was a player development coach on that. Was he on the bench for those teams?
I don't think he might have sat on the bench. I don't think so because I didn't really see any like games where they put him on the screen or anything like that.
You would think that you would see him on there.
But I mean, at the same time, it's like you go. There's a lot of behind the scenes that stuff that we didn't see. Like, I mean, I honestly, if I was working out with Steve Nash, he was my player development coach. I went to a new team, and yeah, I would get him on board too, bro. Like, I mean, shit, why not?
I do want to say that I do not have any ill will towards KD. I do ill will. It's wrong. I don't hate on KD. I do hate on Kyrie, and I do hate on James Harden. I will admit that. I am a hater on them. I do not want to see them succeed because I do not agree with the way James Harden handled everything. And then Kyrie, I mean, I don't think that I need to say anything about that.
But you like how KD handled it at OKC?
I respect. I'm sorry, what? I didn't hear what you said.
But you like how KD handled it with OKC, huh?
I mean, he has his bumps and bruises, but he's fucking best player in the NBA right now. I mean,
you can say the same for Harden and Kyrie. Maybe not the best, but they're up there. They got their
right. KD didn't get fat to get traded off a team, and KD didn't get fat to get traded off a team. He played his contract, did what he had to do. Kyrie's just a nuisance. You can't get along with Brad Stevens. You can't get along with LeBron. You can't get along with who else did he go through?
Jason Tatum.
Yeah, can't get Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Like that says something about you.
He couldn't get along with.
I feel like when you can't get along with people, right, and there's just everybody. I just can't get along with anybody. Like I just don't. I feel like that says more about you than it says about the other people that you're talking to. So obviously, dude's toxic.
No, you're right. No, I don't disagree with you, but so you don't think that somebody that has more career tweets than they do career points, and they got their Twitter a year after they got in the NBA, you don't think that says something about them as well?
You talking about KD?
Yes, he has more tweets than he does points career, and he got his Twitter a year after he got to the league.
I do agree with everybody has their bumps and bruises. Like I don't agree.
But you keep saying that, but you can apply that.
Yeah, but I'm saying like LeBron. I don't agree with everything that LeBron says, but he's still my favorite player of all time. Like back him. So but with KD, obviously his biggest bump, and I do hate it, is the fact that has burner accounts and shit. I can't stand how soft he is, man. He's just so mentally soft. I don't like that, but he gets on the floor, he's dropping 40 if he wants to. He's dropping 50 if he wants to. I mean,
respectfully.
Yeah, like he's always going to show up and produce. So
I'm just playing devil's advocate. I just wanted to stretch spot.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, man.
Because like you guys know, I'm not a Kyrie fan. But if you go in my closet, there's a Kyrie Celtics jersey.
There's a Kyrie Celtics jersey.
It's in my jersey collection. This is obviously before.
As long as there's not a Paul Pierce jersey, then that's fine.
I don't think I'll ever get a Paul Pierce jersey.
Speaking of that, y'all remember when Draymond was talking trash to him on free throw line? He said they don't love you like they love Kobe. You ain't getting no fair world tour.
They don't love you like that.
I'm sorry, dude. That was the funniest shit I've ever heard.
And then Paul Pierce's face too. He wasn't even looking at me.
Y'all remember when Paul Pierce was trying to talk shit about Dwayne Wade's career, how he had a better career than Jalen Rose?
Yeah.
He was like, he said,
was it Jalen?
I forgot what he said. He said
Jalen Rose that was
Jalen Rose. He said he was like, Paul Pierce, you have 1 ring compared to D Wade's 3 rings, bro.
Yeah,
bro, I gotta watch that.
Paul Pierce captain for that, bro. Like he was good. Don't get me wrong, but He's
He
not
ain't no
the
all-time
greatest.
great, bro.
No, not even close. Not. I
Is he
think
even in
Melo.
the top 100? You think he's top 100 players to ever play?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
do I think he is? Barely, but
Top
he's
50?
No.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
I think. Yeah, no. There's no way.
You start reaching in the bag of like Jerry West, Oscar Robertson.
Yeah, if we like, I think there might have to
J.
be. If you're saying like this, like both like from 2020 to like 2000s or whatever, sure. But once you start going deeper and deeper, he's dropping long.
Yeah, I think Melo had a better career than Paul Pierce.
Oh, for sure.
Nah,
I mean, Melo didn't get carted off thinking that he broke something, but he actually had to take a shit. So
that ring though.
Yeah,
True.
but a
That
super team, yeah, with Ray Allen, KG, yeah,
and they're saying that's the
super
best team that they had, and they only had one ring.
Yeah, I'm done talking. That they're not that team is not a super team. I'm sorry. Super teams don't only win one championship.
No, well, on paper they're a super team. At that time, like that was a stout team. They just had to go through LeBron. That's all.
That was LeBron. That was athletic LeBron, where he's pinning stuff off the backboard. He's yamming on people, shooting deep ass threes.
Remember KG had the audacity. This was a recent quote where he said that we broke LeBron. He said we
Oh yeah. What the biggest bullshit I've ever heard.
And then LeBron put them glasses on, and it was what happened after that.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. What I got next? Look, so I found this show. This is a Hulu. Netflix only has one season, but it's the best season, season 7, and Hulu has all the seasons. But watch season 7 first. It's called Alone, bro. There's this show called Alone. It's kind of, y'all see Naked and Afraid? Y'all know of Naked and Afraid?
Nah.
Mitch, do you know of Naked and Afraid?
What are you talking about?
The show.
Yeah.
So Alone's kind of like that. So the season 7 of Alone, watch season 7 first if you're gonna watch it.
Do you have to watch it like in chronological? No. Like, oh, okay.
You talk about season wise? No, it's a different area. It's a different thing every time because it's kind of like reality TV. They get 10 participants and they drop them off. They have to survive 100 days in the Arctic, the most inhabitable place on the planet. They have to survive 100 days. They drop them off, and they're by themselves. So like there's 10 participants, but they're like far apart. They're not by each other. They're like separated by tens of miles. So like they're not even close to each other. And they survive by themselves. And they win $1 million if they survive 100 days and they're the last survivor. Bro, it is.
So you're talking about over 3 months?
Yes, it is intense, bro. There's so much shit you're gonna learn. Cause like so there's no camera crew. What they do is they give each participant a GoPro that they put on their chest and a little tripod stand-up camera, and they have to carry it around. So they have to film themselves. So like they're literally by themselves. There's no camera crew. And so while they're doing stuff, like they'll build their shelters, they'll explain what they're doing and why they're doing it. So like you learn so much stuff about just survival. So it's like super educational. But bro, when that winter comes in, because they drop them off before winter hits, and then winter comes in like 30 days in, winter comes, hey, it gets intense when that snow drops, bro. Because they're by a lake, this big ass lake, solid ice, bro.
Well, besides the GoPro, like what other stuff do they give them to survive?
They bring their own shit. They're allowed to bring 10 items. So like most of them bring a bow and arrow. They bring like a wire or like some type of paracord or whatever. They bring they might bring a saw or like a hatchet or something like that. Most of them bring like a little hatchet so they cut trees down. They bring all kinds of stuff, but they only get 10 items, so they have to choose which 10. And they bring their sleeping bag and stuff, but that's it. So they gotta make their own shelter. They gotta hunt their food, yada yada yada.
And what happens if they survive?
They get $1 million.
Does somebody always survive the 100 days?
Well, this is the only one that's 100 days. It's like the big season.
No shit.
Yeah,
you said it's on Netflix?
It's on Netflix has just season 7. Hulu has all of them. But just watch season 7 first, because that's the one I watched first. It's so good.
I'm gonna have to check that out then.
Yeah, it's hella good.
Yo, hold up. We on the cusp of this game 7 coming on.
Well, you better focus till we finish.
Shit.
Bro, Calvin, we gotta get on GTA next weekend.
I told you I'm bringing my PlayStation. Ooh, it's a tie game 14. Well, not tie game.
On right now.
Huh?
So I was about to say, what are you talking about? It's on right now.
I thought it started at 7:30, but it's on right now.
It's the first quarter, bro. You'll be all right.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. I just want to see John Collins dunk on Embiid again. That shit was funny as hell.
Bro, okay. Well, we're doing something right now, Calvin.
I'm sorry, I had to turn it on just in case.
Mad when we be watching these games, bro. He be getting mad when we watch these games.
No, I mean, I don't really care, but he talking about some hold on. Hey. No, we're not hanging on.
Hey,
I'm multitasking, bro.
Are we committing to after every finals game doing like 15, 20-minute recap of it?
Yeah, I'm down. Cause I do a whole lot of not shit. Come on, I'm with it.
Missed a whole lot of not shit, but you can't watch some Marvel movies? That's crazy.
Bro, I told you. Okay, fine. When I come, when am I leaving going down? Thursday. Bro, I will
remind me for Wednesday night what time your flight gets in the morning, or I'll forget.
And I'm gonna be sad as hell at the airport.
Damn, Finis said he's gonna forget about you all.
Hey, I got the Uber app. Hopefully.
But hey, Finis, I got a story for you, bro. I got a story for you. I went to the mall yesterday because I was gonna pick me up some shoes because, you know, spend income. So I needed new shoes. So I went to the mall and was in this store, and it was kind of like it wasn't like Champs, it wasn't Foot Locker or anything like that. And I'm looking at these, and I see these high top Air Force Ones. And I look at them, and I'm like, I think that on the podcast, Finis was telling me that these are impossible to find. And then I look at the price, and it's $75 for a pair of them.
Wait, do you know which model?
Here we go. No, here we go. They were like the classic looking ones. I don't know anything about them. So I'm sitting there, I'm staring at them, right? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, these are like some hot commodities or whatnot. Maybe nobody's coming in and buying them because nobody comes into the store, so they're just sitting here. It's like a hidden gem. And of course, I don't wear high top shoes, so they're not my style or whatnot. So I was like, damn, I should call Finis and see if he wants me to cop one of these for him because they're so hard to find, right? So I'm sitting there, and then one of the sales associate walks up to me. I'm like, these are Air Force Ones, right? He says, yeah, they're fake. I was like, oh,
they're
okay.
Fake.
Yeah, they were selling fake Air Force Ones at the store, bro. And so
that's bad that the person that worked there said straight up they're fake.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, they're fake Air Force Ones. I was like, what do you mean? And so I was sitting there talking to him about it, and then he wasn't big into them. And I was like, so if a sneakerhead were to look at those, would he know they were fake? And he was like, I don't know. And then he asked his buddy, he's like, oh yeah, because they have the air. Apparently it says air on the heel of them or something like that.
Yeah.
And then there's something on the laces, like the bottom lace. It says air right there.
It's like the little metal clasp that's on the front of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's air. So I saw some fake Air Force One. How much do those things go for?
The fake ones?
No, real ones.
When you say like base
white?
It was just base white. That's all they were.
Fine. When you say the base model would be like 150, like the lowest 120 maybe?
No, the base high tops, they're not that bad. If they're just plain white, the base ones, they're maybe 110, 115. They're not crazy. But if you talk about the SF Air Force Ones, you're talking 350, 400.
And you can't find those?
No, and if you do find them, they don't have a size 12. They're either a size 9.5 or they're a size 16.
Are the 9.5s, are those the two? Like 12 is the most common shoe size or something like that? Because
oddly enough, the most common shoe size for men is a 10.5. But for some reason, 12s are just, I think most sneakerheads or people that are into shoes, the shoe range is like from a 12 to 13 is what gets bought out first. But
that's usually where I'm at.
Yeah, the average foot size for a male in the US is a 10.5.
They just don't got no damn 15s. Ain't that something?
Yeah, you gotta stop talking about that, Calvin, man. You just gotta buy all your fucking shoes online. I don't know what to
bro. And the thing about it that pisses me off, you know how like obviously you want to like go in, try to shoot on, see how it looks and everything. I don't get that luxury. I just gotta wait till shit comes in. If it looks good, I keep it. If it's not, I'm sending that bitch back.
Yeah.
So
it's the life you live, bro.
I'm trying to find these shit.
It's not the life I want to live, bro. Same thing with jeans, dude. Like I can't do it, dog.
So I got another story for you, Finis. I told Calvin last night. So I'm sitting there. Obviously, I'm Ubering on the side or whatnot. Well, side hustle. Want to make some extra money, make that bank account look bigger than it already is. You know. I'm saying. So I'm just doing it. I'm doing it. A, it keeps me from going out and spending money and getting hammered time on the weekends. And B is I really do actually enjoy it. I meet a lot of cool people doing it, and I like the conversation, and it's fun. Picking up most of the time they're hammered, sometimes they're not. Whatever. I met some really cool people.
But so this big asshole.
Yeah, I pick up this guy, and they're off of Franklin Road, like neighborhood off of Franklin Road. And if you know anything about Tennessee or Franklin Road,
hey, I got a question, Mitch. Is Franklin Road where you dropped him off at? Is that by Grassland?
Yeah, so it's like
oh, I know that.
No. It's like up towards. It's almost South Nashville. It's where remember we were driving by and you were like, that house has a piano in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that road, right? And it's a neighborhood off there. And so I guess they were at some party. It was a husband and wife. They're at some party or whatnot. So they get into the car or whatnot, and they couldn't have been older than 29 or 30. If they were 30, they were very, very low 30s. So 31, 32 or whatnot. And first of all, long story short, this guy was just his wife was very, very hot, but she was what's the appropriate word for that I can use on the podcast?
A heifer?
No. She was very hot. She was a good looking girl, but her attitude wasn't the best. I want to be PC here. I want to make sure that we're politically correct. She just wasn't the nicest person in the world, right? So she's getting on to him or whatnot about something. He forgot his phone. I had to turn around. They had the kid at the house or whatnot. And she's like, this isn't how babysitters work. You can't just tell them to keep staying. She's not going to babysit for us again. Like, I need you not to be leaving your phone at places. I'm like, damn. I'm sitting up there driving. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. And she kept on him for like 30 minutes about this, bro. Like, cause I had already got probably 10 minutes away from the house. I was about to get on the highway, get on 65 to go to Franklin. And then he's like, I forgot my phone. So I had to turn around, go all the way back. And then I had to go back to the highway or whatnot. So that whole time she's back there stewing or whatnot. And so I sit there and we're going back or whatnot. This guy's trying to do anything but talk to his wife at this point. And so he's talking to me. He's like, yeah, man, I'm just glad. And this happens towards the end of the ride because there are a bunch of silences in there where she's just pissed looking at her phone. And I get like maybe 5 minutes away from their house. And he's like, yeah, man, I'm excited for this pandemic to be over because, everybody's just sitting at the house and not working, collecting unemployment. I'm not trying to take a shot at you. And I was like, wait, run that, like, what'd you say? I was like,
what was that?
I'm sorry, I don't think that I heard you correctly trying to take a shot at me. I was like, my ass has been working a 7 to 4. I got health insurance. Like, I do well for myself. Like, I don't know who you're talking about over there. I don't know who you think this is. I'm like, how out of touch does this guy have to be? And granted, when I did take them, they live in Franklin and they live in a brand new community. House was probably $1 million, probably more than $1 million. And I'm assuming that mommy and daddy bought that for them for their little wedding present or whatnot. But I'm not going to go out there and assume about people like he assumed about me, that because I was driving Uber,
right.
That I was sitting at home during the pandemic collecting unemployment, being a bum, and that I'm still doing that. And I don't know. I was just trying to figure out how out of touch this guy was, that he thought that just because I was an Uber driver, that this was my main source of income, and that not only that Uber was my full-time job, but the fact that to assume that all Uber drivers were sitting at home during the pandemic,
right,
collecting unemployment, sitting on their ass doing, not going back and doing the work. I'm just sitting there. I'm like,
was he alive when the pandemic happened? Because there was not shit out there for Uber drivers to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, how out of touch does this guy have to be that he makes a comment like that? You feel me? I'm sitting there, I'm like, dude, you're 30 years old. Like, you're not even like, it's not even like you're some old senile like piece of shit that's been 70 years old. And, all the kids are just sitting there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're 30, dude. Like, figure the shit out, man.
Mitch, I would have looked at him and be like, bro, you are not too far off from my age. Like, calm down.
Chill the fuck out. And last time I checked, I'm not getting bossed around like I'm a little bitch in the back seat. Like, that's not me that's doing that. That's you that's doing that. Like you need to calm down, bro.
Grab your phone, Greg. Maybe this situation would never happen.
Yeah, dude, that shit had me. It didn't get me heated, but it was more of just like I was just trying to figure out like what this dude like what goes through his head that he thinks that like that's his world vision. I don't know.
It was the alcohol talking to him.
He wasn't drunk. That's the craziest part. They weren't drunk. This guy was sober. Insane, man. It was insane. It was like, man, dude, like this guy's scope of reality is very.
Sound like spoon fed.
Yeah.
The fact that he said that and did it like I don't know, dude. There's some things that like obviously I know like the both of y'all. There's some things that you're just like, okay, like I know I'm not going to say this because this situation, all that. Like some people just don't have a filter.
No, and it's like not a filter. I don't know, man. Unless, and I don't want to make assumptions about this guy like he did with me, but like, dude, unless he was some like all-star in college that just like had his shit together and was working for a hedge fund, and maybe he was, dude, but like their age, there's no reason that they should have been able to afford the house that I was going to, right? There's just no fucking way that at 30 years old, I'm saying it was like a $1.5 million house. Like this house was fucking huge. It was in Franklin. Like,
unless he just got a great job and just took off with it.
And then, you know what? It's very possible that that's what happened, but like, let's not be assuming stuff here. Those are my two stories for the day. The Air Force One and that.
Hold up. I got something for you. Who is this it?
Mitch, you a good man, because if he said something to me like that, I'd be like, hey man, what do you mean by that?
It was almost so nonchalant. It was almost like that, like he would have been like.
Was it one of those things where he said it so nonchalant? It was just like, hold on, did you really just say that?
Yeah, it was like that he like, yeah, you know, like the way he said it wasn't like it was a little. It's weird, dude. It was a comment that I've never had anybody like say to me before, because it's like it was his worldview. It was like he was saying it from his perspective of how he saw life. It wasn't like that he was trying to take a shot when he was taking a shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like he expected that. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about back there, dude? Like
it's one of those things. It's
just a hell of an assumption to make about somebody, you know. Just legitimately just assumed my life story over the fact that I was picking him up from a house driving on a social media or on an app. Like, I don't know.
You ready for this?
Those are off-whites, aren't they?
No. Are these the ones that you saw on the thing?
No, they didn't have a strap.
Okay, so they're strapless. But yeah. So watch this. So this about $100, right? And then I mean you could take straps off. I think the ones without straps are even cheaper. They're like $95. Now, these are the bad boys that this is a special type of Air Force called the SF. Now, these are a little more expensive. And if you look, so the 12.5, 210, not bad, right? Now this obviously isn't the pair that I'm specifically talking about. But if you go, let's go down to the 10s, 532, 726 for the 9.5s, right? So these are super more expensive. Now, if we go to these bad boys, these are basically
ugly, dude.
No, these are the boot versions. These are all. This is the boots. This isn't the actual shoe. This is the boot version. But if we go to these, 323, my friend.
What size 12?
Size 12, you can't. You can't even get a size 12, bro.
Because nobody's selling them.
Nobody's selling them. Or if you bid, you can just bid. Nobody has a buy now. So what they do is you can bid, and if the buyer doesn't like the bid, they just they'll decline it.
I'm gonna get my buddy. We need to get my buddy on the podcast. I won't be able to. He's big into sports. He's from Alabama. He's an interesting character. but he'd always told me, I worked with him, car sales or whatnot. He'd always talked to me about he was a big sneakerhead and stuff like that. And I was like, everybody says they're a big sneakerhead or whatnot. When I say I went to this guy's house for the first time, probably about a year ago, it was during the pandemic. I was on the way home, went and stayed with him. His shoe collection, bro, it's unreal. I've never seen it. Like he took out he was renting an apartment. He took out 2 insurance and policies on his apartment because of how many shoes he had. He has like the Travis Scott versions of them. He has like the white and blue ones, the white and baby blue one. I don't know, but I need to get them on here. I won't be able to be a part of the conversation.
The white with the tag on it, the zip ties on it.
Yeah.
He has the Air Force. He has the Jordan 1s, white baby blue with a zip tie on it.
I'll text him.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. That's my dream shoe. I kid you not. I'm about to look it up right now. Hold on. It's called They're off-white Air Jordan 1s.
Do you have what do I need to ask him if he has?
Off-white Air Jordan 1s.
Off-white Air
University blue.
Anything that's an off-white collab, bro, it's gonna be some money. I just can't spend that much money on some shoes, bro. I just can't.
It's my dream shoe, and I will have them one day. I kid you not.
How much do they cost?
Hold up, let me share my screen.
He seemed to be very proud of his Travis Scott ones.
I'm not a fan of the Travis Scotts. You see this? Now let's go to the 12s. $2,250, bro.
Damn.
It was this shoe?
I can't remember. Oh.
No way! He has them, bro. No way! Oh my God, bro. He has them. Bro, that is I kid you not. I would almost give away every shoe I have in my collection right now for that one pair. Almost. I wouldn't, but I'd be thinking about it. I'd have to think about it for like a week or two.
Now, fine. Now, if you had that shoe, would you actually wear it, knowing how much it costs?
I would wear them on super special occasions. Like if I was going to like special occasions, outside of that, I wouldn't wear them. And then after I did wear them, I take care of my. I clean the shadow.
He sent a picture of his face with it.
Like
those are the real ones, right? That's what we're talking about.
Those are the ones we are talking about. When you described them, you see how I knew exactly what shoes you were talking about, bro. That's crazy.
I just have orange laces. He just changed them out.
Yeah, you can check. I think they come with orange laces. They either come with orange or the white ones. That's crazy, bro.
What are these ones?
Those are the 11s.
Are those breads?
Yeah, those are the bread 11s.
Yeah.
Damn.
Them breads are classic though, bro.
They are. It's crazy because I'm a sneakerhead, but I'm a niche sneakerhead. I only do Jordan 1s, Jordan 4s, Timbs, and Air Force 1s. That's it. I don't buy any shoes outside of that. It's like I'm super niche with my.
He only does like. What's up?
What Timbs you got, Finis?
I got the original just wheat ones, and I got the gray ones. They're like a gray, like a hint of blue in them.
I got I got the little, what's it called, the tan color ones, the original ones.
The wheat, yeah.
Yeah, bro. I want the gray ones. I've seen them before. Them black ones look hard.
Bro, I want to get black ones with the gold, the OVO ones. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
If they're black with the heel or the top part that your heel touches, it's gold, bro. And the little tag has the OVO owl on it.
Mm-hmm.
Those Timbs go hard.
I want like those gray Timbs or whatever with the hint of blue. They look nice, but I don't know if they would fit me. So I don't know.
I wear whatever. But speaking of shoes, this is what I want to talk about.
Timbs with the OVO owl.
Yeah,
I think he has those.
You're joking.
I think I remember something. You have the Timbs with the OVO owl on it.
Speaking of shoes, this is what I want to talk about. I might have found a shoe plug, bro. So I found this app, right? It's called Lace. This is the auction I'm in right now. I'm not gonna buy these. I'm just looking. And so what it is it's kind of like StockX, but it's only auction based. And the auction doesn't start from, so like a StockX, the person that's selling the shoe set like the lowest possible ask at a certain price, right? Well, all these they start off at like $1. So as you can see, these Yeezys, the bid right now is only $14 at the highest, right? So I was in a bid earlier today with some Air Forces Supremes low cut. These, right? Nike Air Force Supremes. And guess how they sold for $15.85, bro. Because you just bid. The way it works is you got to pay for your bids though. So I think $20 or $15 gets you like 20 bids, and you only have 20 bids. So if you keep bidding and use all your bids, you're done. So that's why it usually it does.
And then you pay the $15 for the shoes.
Yeah. But you're talking about these Supreme Air Force Ones are gonna go for a lot of money because they're Supreme, you know. And so you can actually see like this is a bid that's going on tomorrow that I'm going to participate in. It tells you what time the bid is, and you can get notifications. These Jordan 1 retros, you can do these, and then like they tell you like there's another Supreme bid, the SB Dunks, that's a bid that's going on, the Yeezys flip flops, whatever. So like I'm testing out. It looks pretty legit. Here's another shoe, another Jordan 1 that's sold for $5, the little silver ones. So I'm gonna try to win me some shoes for the low. If I win shoes over here for like legit 15, 20, 30, I mean, even if it's $60, this might be where I get all my shoes if I just see a shoe on here that I like for a bid. The problem is you can't like search a shoe. It has to just be a shoe that's an upcoming auction. So you just got to check every day kind of thing.
Yeah, this is a picture of the man's shoe collection. Just fucking stack.
That's wild. I kid you not. Once I get a legit full-time salary paying job, my shoe collection is gonna go through the roof.
Is it gonna be like that?
It's gonna be insane.
He only buys Nikes. Only.
Dude, I really want to start a shoe collection, but it's just, dude, the size 15s, dude, you're gonna pay so much damn money for it.
Oh, go to StockX and bid.
These are kind of clean. They're Finis. I don't know what those are, but those are kind of nice.
It's like Forces.
I think they're off-white low-cut Forces.
Yeah.
See, my thing is I only do high tops.
You don't do the mids?
I do high. I count mids as high tops. I just don't do low cut.
Dude, I love lows, bro. I love them, but they're so hard. It's just with my shoe size, bro. It's just can't fucking find anything.
I can't believe this dude has my dream shoe. That's crazy.
Finis.
Y'all want to see another crazy shoe real quick before we get to these lunch tables? You've seen the Dior. I know you've seen these, Calvin, the Dior Jordan 1s.
I would not get those at all.
$9,200, bro.
Yeah, you can.
For the Diors.
That's a damn down payment on a car.
So to this dream shoe right here, this University Blue, so there's three variations of it. So you got the red, the Chicagos. These are a little more expensive. As you can see, your size 12 is $6,800. And they have this, which is the white. And the 12s here are $5,000. So out of the three variations, my dream shoe is the cheaper one out of the three. But in Calvin, you look, they got your 15s on here. So like,
yeah, you see that price?
Well, no, I'm talking about, I go to whatever I know I'm looking for a shoe and I can't find it. I go to Flight Club. Flight Club will have them. It's just the prices sometimes are a little more because with Flight Club, they only do 100% authentic, and it has to come with the original box. It has to come with like whatever it comes with the original thing. A lot of other shoe places, they just give you the shoe and they'll just put it in a random box. Flight Club, it's all like official shit. So that's why it costs a little bit more, and they're guaranteed to have them most of the time. I've never came across a shoe that they didn't have that I was looking for, but I'm sure that there are some, and they go up pretty high in size. So like,
and these guys that are selling these shoes, they've never worn them. They just buy them and keep them.
Yeah, I'm sure they use bots to buy out a shit ton in bulk, and then they just resell them.
That's fucked.
You can get, I know some places. Are these the Travis Scott you saw?
Yeah, those are the ones that he had.
Bro, I almost got these. These are the 4s. I buy 4s. These are off-white 4s. These are women's size. I wear 13.5 in women's. I almost got these for $210.
Wait, why do you buy them in women's?
No, it's only women. It's a women's shoe.
Oh shit.
But like guys buy them still,
Yeah,
because they're shoes.
Yeah.
But so I was on this app where you can bid, and I was gonna buy it as soon as it came out, right? And it was an app nobody really knew about, so like it wasn't like bombarded like the sneaker app is. Like there would just be people on it. I set my alarm for it, and I was gonna wake up and buy them, and they were only going for $210. You see the price? They were going for $210. They changed the time of the drop by an hour. So when I woke up, an hour had passed, sold out.
Damn.
Sold out, bro.
Yo, Finis.
Yeah.
He said, oh, by the way, he says he on the off-whites, he has the Chicago and UNC, not the Europeans.
Chicago,
whatever
UNC.
that means.
Okay,
For the
yeah.
off-white.
The
for
European,
the
the
off-white
European was that white, the white ones. The UNC is the blue, and the Chicago is the red.
How much was that shoe worth? How much was the red one worth?
What size does he have?
11.
It was like at least 4,000, I think.
Jesus Christ.
Hang on, let me look. The 11.
And those are only going to get more expensive with time.
Oh yeah, yeah. The 11s right now in Flight Club are $5,535.
Oh my God.
And
will you get more for them than that?
Would he get more?
Yeah. Or is that like, can you go there and buy that shoe right now for $5,000?
Me right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have I'm saying like if you had the $5,000, you click on that button, they're coming.
Yeah.
You're not bidding against people. It's going to come to you.
It's going to come to me right now.
Okay.
But it also depends on the person, because shoes like that, you're just negotiating. There, you can go online, but shoes like that, if somebody hits you up, it's like, what you talking about, man? I'll sell them to you, but we got to talk some serious shit. Because if somebody knows you have them, one, they're rare. Not everybody has them. Somebody knows you have them and they don't know anybody else they have them and they want them, they'll pay $7,000. Because if they let this person go, he might not have them a year later. He might not have them a month later. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's right here, right now. Bro, I'll tell you, like, Calvin, we might have to go shoe hunting. That high you feel from trying to get the shoe. Remember that time I went to 15 different stores and 4 different malls to get those Jordan 4s?
I'm going to tell you right now, we ain't going to 15 stores. We might get 5 and call it a day.
The adrenaline I had looking for those shoes, because I was this close like 3 times, it's a different feeling, bro.
Like,
it's a high.
I actually got a question for that. So with that being said, like, what are like the stores that you think that might have my shoe size in the specific shoes that I'm looking for? So I'm not, because I ain't gonna do that to you. I ain't gonna just drive around wholesale and tell you.
Oh no, we got 3 spots. If there's nothing after those 3 spots, then it's
killed.
Yeah, the only reason why I went that hard that day is because the shoes had dropped. They had just dropped 2 days before, and I forgot about them. I knew about them, I forgot, and I saw they were still in sentence. I saw like some stores still had them. So I knew if I didn't get them now, they were going to be gone. And so every store I went to that had them in the display, they just had like a 10 or they had a 9 and they didn't have my size. So I was like, that's a sign. Like, they're out here. I just got to look. I found the last pair of 12s, the last store I went to. But I teach you now, if you try to go out now, you're not finding them.
Now, like those Jordan ones this guy had, do they make those and sell them again?
No.
Is Nike going to have an auction? They're done.
They're done. Those like off-white, the collabs, like the Travis Scotts, the off-whites, they make a super limited number of them, and that's it. So once they're out, sold out, you got to get them from other people.
So in like 15 years, those things are going to be worth incredible amount of money.
Oh my God, they're going to be worth 15 years. They might be knocking 10, 15 plus thousand. There's some Eminem shoes, I think. Some Jordan 4s, they're worth $45,000.
Show me.
You got to think about it too.
$45,000. Show me that shoe.
Okay, let me find it.
You know what, Finis? If I can't find any ones or some other different Jordans or whatever, I've been really into those Nike fly knits or whatever. You know what I'm talking about, Mitch? Those fly knits.
I'm only into the like Adidas NMDs right now. Those are what I got. I was going for NMDs yesterday, but I ended up going with some more like casual shoes. But bro, Adidas, I like Adidas better than Nikes.
Yo,
NMDs, Boost, all them shits.
I'll fuck around and get some Air Maxes. I love some Air Maxes. You can't go wrong with them. I actually got to figure out what suitcase I'm bringing. So if I'm trying to get all these damn shoes, I ain't gonna have no room.
You just ship them to yourself, dude.
Yeah, that shipping fee is gonna be pretty hefty.
What? How many shoes you trying to buy out there?
Shit, as many as they got in 15s.
Bro, you just put them in a box. You paid $10-15 for shipping. That's the way to do it. And then you ain't got to worry about them losing them shit.
My first trip out here to San Antonio before I moved out here, my spring break, my senior year, I bought 7 pair of shoes.
Damn.
That's when you went on that spree, didn't you, bro?
Yeah,
I remember you telling me about that.
I have a picture of me laying down in an air mattress, and I have all my shoes around me. Because we walked into 2 malls on accident, and the first thing we saw were shoe stores, and I couldn't control myself.
How much did you spend?
I don't even want to talk about it, bro. I spent well over a rack.
Bro, hold on. No, but that's when you were like Ubering too at that point back in.
Yeah, that's when I was making $200-$300 a weekend.
You Ubered?
Yeah, I Ubered in college.
Uber Eats or Uber?
Just Uber.
That shit's fun, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I was making stupid money.
You make good money. You meet good people, bro. You should see it, bro. In Nashville, like obviously, I did it last year. No, the year before that, when I quit the restaurant job and I was done with the restaurant, I did it full time. So I'd do like on Saturday, I'd go out. I'd get out on the road about 11 a.m. and then I'd probably be back at like 4. If I were to do that shit in Nashville, bro, I swear to God, I'd probably make like $800-$900.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Like, easy. Like I was looking after 3 rides yesterday. I was like, first of all, I don't get there's so many rides that I don't get to go back to the home screen. I'm getting rides during the middle.
Oh yeah, they come in immediately.
Yeah, like yeah. Like so I'll go like 4 hours, have no idea how much I've made because I'm not seeing the screen, right? And so it happened that I had to turn it off for something for a minute or something like that. I had done 3 rides. Oh my God, Joel Embiid just went crazy. Oh my God. Look at this dunk. That's a Game 7 dunk right there.
Yeah.
Why did he dunk it like that?
I don't know.
There's no reason that he needed to put that much force in that dunk.
Bro, he's pissed off that John Collins dunked on him last game like that.
Anyways, I looked at it after 3 rides. I had made $84. I was like, how the hell have I made $84 and for 3 rides?
Surge, bro. Yeah, different.
Oh yeah,
it's not even that, bro. It's just like from Nashville to Franklin. That's a shit ton of money already right there. Like,
yeah, I mean the surges last night were getting up to like $27-$28 per ride.
That's crazy.
Doing that shit.
You see this?
What's the shoe look like?
This is an Eminem collab. Eminem Carhartt or something like that. 32,000. That's the lowest ask, by the way. That means whoever's selling this, that's the lowest they'll sell this shoe for. That's a size 12. It's a size 13. $48,000.
Disgusting, bro.
$48,000 for size 13.
You could legitimately go and put a down payment on a house. You could sell your shoe and put a down payment on a house.
You could buy a brand new car and have some money left. You could buy a Camaro and have like $20,000 left over.
That's disgusting, bro.
Bro, and the thing about that too, Carhartt is a very big like brand like up in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that they were Carhartt collabs. I thought it was just.
Oh yeah, it's bro. The shoe culture.
I wonder how much those would be worth if they got Eminem's signature on one.
Up it by 15.
There's some shoes that don't have a price. I kid you not. Like they're literally priceless. Like the those shoes that dude wore in Back to the Future. Those shoes are priceless. The Back to the Future.
Yeah, he has those.
Who? No, bro. Yeah. There's no fucking way. They got to be fake. Wait. I don't. Hold on.
Wait, he has those. 1 second. I
gotta meet this friend of yours.
I told you I'll bring him on the podcast.
They're literally priceless, bro.
Who's his plug, bro?
That's what I'm saying. He's finding these rare shoes.
He's just on that shit, bro.
Look at this. Hold up, wait. Look at this. The original Nike Mags from Back to the Future 3 sold for $90,000. bro. These right here, $90,000.
Holy shit.
When I tell you they're literally priceless. Bro, I can't even fathom. Bro.
So what you're saying, so those Air Jordans, there's no difference. So if I had original Air Jordans that I bought in 1984 when they first came out, is the first one they were released.
Like the black and red ones?
Yeah, the original ones. And
Yeah,
I had those in a box. Those are not any more expensive than the ones that they've remade.
Oh, those are astronomically more expensive than the new ones. Like
Okay.
if you had an original, like the 85 OG breads, oh my God. First of all, if you took those shoes to a shoe store and tried to sell them, they would tell you to go home and lock them in a safe. I kid you not, like sneakerheads would see it, like, bro, close this box
and get home safe.
close this box, don't talk to nobody, go home, lock this shit up. Like that's how crazy this shoe shit is, bro.
Damn.
Like, you know, those mags. So there's a guy that has a pair of those, and he's like an older guy, right? He has them, and I think his son or somebody has them, and he had his dad play this part. They would video, and he'd be like, "Oh, I want to sell these," because you can go to shoe stores and sell your shoes or like trade them. He goes, "Oh, I want to see how much I can get for these," and they open the box, and he went to a bunch of different shoe stores. So a guy looked, they'd be like, "Hey, come here." He's like,
Are you talking about that YouTube video?
Yes, and he would look at him, he'd be like, "You want to?"
There was one dude that was like, "Oh my gosh." He's like,
"Yes, bro."
He's like, "Oh my gosh."
It's crazy because
and it was the 85 ones?
No, it was the mags. It was the Back to the Future shoes.
Oh shit.
They were looking at him and they were like, "You want to sell these to us?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "No, you don't. Keep these." They're like, they wouldn't even accept those shoes type shit. One, they couldn't offer anything to him worth of same value. Like the store credit that he would get for those, he could buy every shoe in the goddamn store type shit.
Yeah.
And so like the manager came over, he was like, "You want to sell these to us?" He was like, "Yeah, I don't, my son gave them to me and I don't wear these kind of shoes." He's like, the one guy put the shoes back in the box, he closed them, he's like, "Go home right now." He's like, "Don't talk to nobody, don't say shit, don't tell anybody you have these, go home right now and lock these shoes up."
You said that was a YouTube video?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, because the one guy would film and get all the because they went to different shoe stores or whatever, and they would get all the shoe. Most people that work at shoe stores are sneakerheads, and he get all their reactions. And people would open the box and be like, they'd close it and be like, and they'd open like, "Are these real?" Like, no way.
Now, is the market for like Yeezys and stuff like that as big as the?
I'm sure they are. I'm not like I'm kind of like you. I'm Nike only, so I only really know what's big in Nike. But I would assume so because I know people that kind of have that go through that struggle to get Yeezy. So I would assume so.
I wouldn't buy Yeezys, bro.
Let's see what these Yeezys are at in this auction right now.
Like, would y'all buy Yeezys? Because I really don't see the big hype around them.
If they're not Jordan 1s or 4s or some Tims or some Air Forces, I'm not wearing them. Unless they're like workout shoes. But besides that, yeah, this bid's still going. It's up to $21. Oh, somebody about to win. Oh no, they just bid it. You get 7 seconds to bid again. So almost bid it. Actually, I was gonna be pissed. So every time somebody bid, it resets to 7. And then it goes down. It's like, oh, somebody's about to win. And then people bid at the last minute. So it's like, oh shit, it's like a rush. All right, let's get lunch table because we getting close to.
Yo, chili.
Well, I was gonna say our 2-hour mark, but yeah. Well, I don't get chilies till 9. All right, y'all got any? I think I got one.
I'm gonna be dry.
I'm gonna be dry as well.
All right, bet. I'm gonna stay wet.
Pause.
Play.
He said pause.
Play. Fast forward. All right. What's something that some people do every day or quite often that you just don't understand?
God damn it, Finis.
Hey man, it's Deep Thinking Sunday.
Things that people.
Yeah, like you might see on their story somebody does all the time. You're just like, I'll never get like why they do. They're like, that's not something I could ever see myself doing, kind of thing. I'll go first. And this is kind of, it's not obvious, but like So I follow, I'm not gonna out anybody, but I follow some people on like Snapchat and Instagram, and I see on their story, they are out drinking and partying every night. Every night.
Like even weeknights?
Monday to
Yeah.
Monday, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, how? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I kid you
Okay.
not, bro. It's like, you know how girls be the snap, it'll be a snap of like and they're doing this with their gals with the little toasted shot. Every single
The boomerangs
night.
and shit.
Yes, bro. Every night, the same, right around 10 to 11 o'clock at night, I see the same snap at a different bar. I'm like, do you not have a job to get to? Like, you know, weekends, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to like make people that drink or party feel bad, but every night I get on the weekends, you work Monday to Friday, weekends, let loose. I get that. I totally get it. Every night?
Yeah. I agree.
Oh my God. I don't get it.
Well, the same thing. Well, I mean, I agree with you on that, but the same thing is just like, obviously, like, you know the person, you probably know like if they're like if they work, like what company they work for, if they work for some. It's just like, damn, bro, like I know where you work at. You ain't got money like that to be going out.
Right.
It's like, I'm not trying to like tell people like what to do with their money and stuff, but it's like, come on, bro. Like you on the I work a full 40 every week, bro. And I know damn well I ain't got enough money to go out every weekend like that. So I know you.
It's crazy.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's
that
wild.
going out gets expensive, man.
That's
no, bro, and especially like people that go to Nashville. I mean, just the Uber alone down there is like 30, $40 already. You walk in there, buy a beer, that's $8 to $10 right there. You out 50 already for the night.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you though. That's been me for a while. Be going out to Nashville, going downtown.
I mean, bro. I mean, Mitch, but you don't do it every single weekend though. Like,
no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have had your little run for a month or whatever, but after that, you probably like, shit, my bank account looking low. Like, I gotta cut this out.
Mark just texted me and asked me if y'all finished y'all's homework assignment and watching Tenet, which I know y'all didn't because y'all didn't.
Oh shit! I forgot to watch it.
No, Mitch. I got a question. No, I did watch that, but I fell asleep on it.
Wait.
Hell yeah, is that Mark?
No. Wait a second. Hey, Blake, you're on the podcast right now. We got a question for you.
Okay, Blake.
All right, you're on the podcast. Do you have the retro, the what? Fucking say it, Finis.
You talking about the retro OG breads?
Yes.
I don't have. I have the one that was released in 2012 and the one that came out in 2018 or 19.
Oh, but still, those are still hard to get. The breads.
We're talking the 11s, right?
Oh no, the ones.
Oh, bread ones. Yeah, I got them.
Wait a second.
He sent a picture.
No, he's on FaceTime with me. You have the bread ones? Is this the ones?
We're talking about bread toes, or we talking about bands?
Bread toes or bread bands?
Either or. The bands are crazier to get.
We're gonna have to get you on this podcast, Blake, and go through your shoe collection here. My boy said they'd sell every single shoe that he had to have those.
The UNC's off-white.
Yeah, he'd sell every single shoe he had to have those.
I actually bought a pair of fake ones to do a fake versus real review.
Uh-huh. Could you tell the difference between the fake and the real ones?
Yeah. To be honest with you, the fake ones had better quality on them in some parts.
Damn.
Really? Hold up now. Find me a website. Get them shoes for a 75.
All right. He's pulling them out.
These are beaters, bro. Oh, straight beaters.
Oh my gosh.
He said they beaters, but they look like they straight out the box still.
Yeah.
Oh man, I like playing basketball in these shits, man.
No, you don't. You're a madman.
Oh, bro, you better be playing like Mike.
Hey, what we got right here?
Oh my goodness.
What are those?
Well, you get these online or do you go shoe hunting?
What are they?
I want a raffle to get these, and then let's see what else we got here.
We need him on the podcast. Just strictly for the shoes, bro.
Yeah. What's your schedule like on Sundays?
Yeah, you free for a podcast there, Blake?
I'm always free, man.
We'll go through your shoe collection here. All right, show us one more, then we got to finish this thing up. We've been on for 2 hours.
Shit. I really don't have a bunch sitting here. Let's see.
Bro, how many shoes does he have? That's what I got to know.
How many do you have, Blake?
I don't know, probably about 75 pairs.
Golly.
Yellow ones too, but these are dead stock, never worn.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I got.
Man, those ones are beautiful, bro. That's the most beautiful shoe on the face of this planet.
Yeah, so I got the yellow and the red.
Damn. All right, Blake. Yeah. All right, Blake. Well, we'll get you on the podcast. We'll go through all these shoes. You talking to sneakerheads? I'll ask my questions.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy.
All right.
All right. Appreciate it.
All right, bro.
Y'all take it easy.
Yep. How expensive were those shoes they just showed off?
He just showed $10,000+ worth of shoes.
I didn't believe him when he told me. He told me he's a sneakerhead at work. I was like, everybody says they're a sneakerhead. And I walked in, I just see the castle. It's just like,
you're a sneakerhead.
yeah.
Oh my.
That's crazy, bro. How many he said? 75?
75 pairs.
He's got the Chicago's and the UNC's.
I wonder how much of those shoes that he actually wears, like on a daily basis, or 75 shoe pair. I thought I had a lot of shoes. Now, that dude got me beat.
What were the yellow ones and the red ones they showed off?
Those were special editions. I don't know their names specifically, but
said these are beaters. I wear them to play basketball in.
I was like, oh my god, he plays basketball in
that's so
band?
Bro, what? When he said they're beaters, I was just like, okay, he just wear them out and they get dirty or whatever. He said he played basketball in them. Oh nah. He gonna make the wrong cut. Them bitches gonna rip.
Bitches gonna rip.
Sheesh.
Oh man. Did y'all answer my question?
To be honest, no, but I feel you on what you said though about people going out. What else to like? Well, what's a different thing? I don't know, bro. I don't know what's another thing to answer your question. You got one, Mitch?
Of stuff that I don't understand that people do that they always do.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I don't know that I do have one.
I don't know if I really have one, but like you bring up the drinking thing, Finis, like that's probably top one.
But yeah, they just every night. Here you go, Mitch. They're called not for sale.
Not for resale.
Yeah, not for resale. $925 for 14. Let's look at size. Size 12, 1,000. Size 13, 1,100. Or size 12 and a half, 1,195. Now the yellow ones, check that out. About 2,300.
And that was just a variation of the one that you liked, of the off-whites you like?
No, it's a different kind of like collab. So there's not for resales. You got Off-White, you got Dior, you got Travis Scott.
All right, so last one. The real ones are on the left, I believe. Real is on the left. The fake is on the right of them. Of your two. So he has both of them. I can't believe they went out and bought a fake pair of shoes. I wonder how much he spent on the fake ones.
Probably a couple.
But that's a
couple hundred.
I guess that's a podcast for a different day.
Oh yeah, we definitely gotta get him on. And then you said Kane. Calvin said Kane's gonna be on next week or just whenever we get.
Kane said he wants to get on anytime, bro. I told him yesterday we were watching the game together and stuff. He's like, bro, let me get on. I'm like, bro, like We'll get you on anytime, dude. Just tell us like what day that you want to get on or you're available. Like I told him, me, Finis, and Mitch would love to have anybody on.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And plus, like he, like Kane, like he majored in I forgot exercise science, and I forgot what he does for work, but it's something with fitness. So definitely like, have a conversation around fitness and everything, and obviously sports, he can shoot the shit with us about that anytime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But don't put no KD slander, because that man will give you all the facts, everything.
Look, as long as he don't come with no Melo or Braun slander, there won't be no KD slander.
He might come with some Braun slander. I don't know. Melo, I think he might be safe.
I don't see how you could come up with any Braun slander because
you can't. You can't, dude.
Just look at his numbers. That's all I got to say.
He's unslanderable. You can only thing that you can do with LeBron is just not agree with what he says off the court, all the stuff that he does. That is the only hate that you can get on him. There ain't nothing you can say to him about his gameplay. Nothing.
Yeah.
That shit's just put to bed and rest. He's done proved it all.
Hey, we got a game, boys.
Yeah, let's I'm gonna go and eat and stuff. So let's get the final picks for this. Well, no, we got a final. Who wins this game? 46-48 halftime. It's 46-48. Just went to halftime.
That's tough because I feel like Embiid is gonna go off. He's gonna do what he needs to do
and get out the way.
Yeah. Trey, but Trey's a menace right now, bro.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I'm surprised Atlanta made it this far, though. I'll say that.
Yeah, I think everybody pretty much is.
The Yeezys that I was in the bid for went for $23. It's crazy. But I'll go 76ers just because.
Yeah, I'll go 76ers too.
I'll go put on my Allen Iverson jersey.
I'll say the same. Because I feel like if Atlanta goes and plays the Bucks, like it might be over.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
It's back.
They were saying the same thing about my boy Jimmy Butler last year. Now
that's true.
They were also the 5th seed.
That's true.
Jimmy Butler.
But who's gonna guard Giannis if Atlanta goes?
Trae Young. No, I'm bullshitting. You gotta put. I mean, you just gotta put your biggest body on. Really, I guess Collins.
But I don't think Collins can.
I don't think anybody on Atlanta is gonna guard Giannis. Can guard Giannis. It'd be a better
matchup. Capella can't slide his feet.
But now here's what I will say: I think seeing Joel Embiid and Giannis face off and matchup, that would be just a more exciting series. That's why I want them to win. I think it'll be more exciting.
I think Ben Simmons might guard. What's it called? What's his name? Giannis.
He's gonna get in foul trouble. All right, let's hit these outros because I'm starting to get hungry and I got to put in this order.
All right.
I'ma strip the wealth, even if I touch a meal. And do it through the pain, I don't need a pain. And life won't get me down, but it won't break my will. Cause I've been chasing this so long, I can't give up. I won't give in, been through too much. I done prayed for the money, I done prayed for the fame. I done prayed that I will make a sacrifice and play this game. I done prayed that my life would never be the same.